issue, we might have some delay for our session, so please be seated and wait for our announcement. Thank you. Or anywhere else, we are excited to kick off this session and support you on your journey toward SPM 2024 success. Quick heads up. Scan the QR code to check out our event booklet. It got all the essentials: event schedule, guest speakers, sponsors, and more. Take a look and enjoy the event. Before we get started, we would like to encourage everyone to engage with us on Slido today. The link has been sent in the chat box. You can leave some questions you have for our speaker today throughout the session. So before we begin, just a few housekeeping items. First, mute your microphones. Please keep your microphone muted unless you are speaking to avoid background noise. If you have any questions, simply raise your hand during the Q&A session and unmute when cued. Second, stay engaged. Use the chat to interact, share ideas, and connect with each other. This is a collaborative learning space, so feel free to ask questions or answer questions from speakers. Lastly, be respectful. Treat everyone in the workshop with kindness. Respect the speaker's time and effort by listening attentively and refraining from interacting when someone else is speaking. Now, let's get started and dive into the session, which is all about mathematics. It is my absolute honor To introduce today's speaker, someone who has over 10 years of teaching experience in mathematics and renowned for his innovative approach to teaching and helping students succeed. Please join me in welcoming Cikgu Janahan Arumugam. Cikgu Janahan holds a bachelor degree in civil engineering and is the proud recipient of the Blessed Influential Educator Award at the Desam International Awards 2023, recognizing his outstanding contribution to education and his ability to connect with students in meaningful ways. In 2021, Cikgu Janahan made history by hosting the longest non-stop virtual mathematics seminar, which earned him a place in the Malaysia Book of Records. This incredible achievement speaks to not only his dedication to education, but also his passion for making learning accessible and engaging for all students. Today, Cikgu Janahan will share valuable exam strategies and techniques that will help you approach mathematics with confidence and clarity. So, let's give a warm welcome to Cikgu Janahan, our mathematics expert, and get ready for an informative and engaging session that will make your mathematics preparation both effective and enjoyable. Cikgu Janahan, the floor is yours. Our mathematics expert, and get ready for an informative and
Okay, first of all, good morning. Thank you, Win, for the opportunity, and also glad to be here today. Okay, small voice. In- okay, first of all, okay, small voice.
Cikgu Janahan, you can hear some background noise from your side.
Okay, is it better now?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second, because some renovations going on in the first office. Okay, so no worries. Okay, if my video is fully clear, can you see it? Is it all good? Okay, is it visible?
Yes.
Danish, Farah, Hikri, Biru, Aina, Ken.
Okay, from my side, it's visible.
Okay, it's visible all clear. Okay, is students allowed to communicate with me? Like, can I see their chat box or anything?
If you are presenting, if you're presenting like this, you might be able to see the chat box. But if there's any question, I will also inform you during the session.
Okay, sure, no problem. Okay, so first of all, good morning, dear students, and also let me introduce myself. I'm Sejarah, and I teach maths for almost 10 years, and also this is gonna be the accomplishment as announced this now. So first of all, wish you all the best for your SPM. So SPM is gonna be in another 1.5 months. So I hope that everyone is prepared. Okay, so to be more precise, we only left with less than 1 month. Okay, so I hope that everyone is prepared, and I'm so confident enough for you to practice through your past year papers, past trial paper, and so on. So in the short time, how do you plan and also how do you revise your important topics? Also, how do you prepare yourself for your SPM mathematics? That's what I'm going to look into today. Okay, so first one, how many of you all prefer maths is easy? Okay, maths is an easy subject for you to score, or you feel that kacang putih is a really good. And then, okay, yes, you just react, thumbs up, and things like no. Okay, your reaction. Okay, I'm pretty sure that having a math subject in the morning is going to be quite challenging. Okay, so Danish with six pack and also like a full profile picture and everything. So Danish, don't worry, I won't ask you any questions. Okay, so the code number for math is going to be 1449. Okay, 1449, and also let's start with the analysis. Okay, I'm pretty sure that everyone is aware about the analysis for maths. Okay, so let's start with the analysis. So first one, okay, first one. Let's go one by one. Okay, so first step, max SPM. Okay, max SPM, the code number is going to be 1149. We have 1149 stroke 1 and also 1149 stroke 2 for paper 2. Okay, so we already know that the total mark for max is going to be 140 marks. These 140 marks is distributed paper 1 and also paper 2. So paper 1 is going to be 40 marks. Okay, not 40%, 40 marks. And also your paper 2 is going to be 100 marks. Now, if I were to ask you, okay, if I were to ask you which paper is more important, of course, definitely both papers are very important. Okay, that's why it gives you marks. But which one is more important? Okay, paper one or paper two? Kertas satu ataupun kertas dua? Paper 1, okay, let me explain a bit, okay. Paper 1, you'll have 40 objective question, or we call this as MCQ question, multiple choice question, where we always love, okay, this section of this paper is because even though you don't know the answer, you can still do your inky pinky ponky and also like teka ataupun the universal code for this one is what? A, B, C, D. Still using the same method for you to share your answers with your friends. Okay, still risky, but try to not do it. Okay, so MCQ question there'll be options, which is multiple choice question where you can get the answer using calculator. Most of the questions is going to be analytical where you can just use your calculator to get the answer. Okay, so here one question is gonna be 1 mark. Satu soalan, satu markah, where you have 40 question. Okay, 40 objective question is equals to 40 marks. And most importantly, you have to answer all this. No choosing part for your objective paper. You have to answer all the 40 questions. And most importantly, here the time duration given is going to be 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 hour 30 minutes, which is equivalent to 90 minutes if you were to change it to minutes. Now, my next question is going to be the problem in your paper 1. Of course, as I said, everyone loves to do paper 1, okay? Because paper 1 is very easy, you can keep on the answer, and also like compared to paper 2. Paper 2, you have to give your working, which is subjective question. Paper 1, you can just have to mark the answer in your OMR, which is like you can choose 1 out of 4. Okay, don't choose more than 1. Okay, 1 out of 4, you can just circle and get the answer. But the problem in your paper 1 is going to be your time management. Okay, so let me ask you, we are learning maths, we are doing maths. Okay, of course, we believe that we have learned 53 chapters from Form 1 to Form 5. Form 1, you have how many chapters? Form 1, 13 chapters. Form 2, 13 chapters. Form 3, 9 chapters. And also, Form 4, 10 chapters. Form 5, we have 8 chapters. So altogether, it's going to be 53 chapters that you'll be learning in your secondary school. So, let me ask you one question. Have you done your basic maths that how long you have to spend for one question in your objective? So here, the time duration is going to be 1 hour 30 minutes. So one question, you have to spend only 2 minutes. So, is it possible to spend only 2 minutes? Yes. 2 minutes for one question. So if you have to spend 2 minutes for one question, overall it's going to be 40 questions. So you will spend 80 minutes, which is 1 hour and 20 minutes for your answering part. 10 minutes is for you to check your answer, because many students will circle the answer in your objective paper. When you transfer to OMR, that's where many careless mistake or like kesilapan cuai. Okay, so try to avoid that. So try to go on with this time management. And also now, meanwhile, we are preparing for your SPM Max. When you want to prepare for your paper 1, try to set your alarm or stopwatch to fix that one question. You have to spend only 2 minutes. So, is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Now, if you have to realize, okay, for this paper 1, okay, paper 1, let me give you a small tips. If you have to realize, question 1 to 10 will be easy question, okay, will be easy question. Question 11 to 20 will be moderate, okay, the difficulty of the question will be moderate. Now, when you go to 21 to 30, this is where the question is going to be difficult or hard. Okay, and if you compare 31 to 40, what happens? The question will be back to easy. Have you ever realized this or not? If yes, react thumbs up. Okay, so then it will be easier for me to understand. Okay, ada pernah realize tak? Farah, Kifli, Wilson, ada. Okay, so what is the normal problem that students face is what they do, they lack of stamina. Okay, same like marathon. Okay, even when you're doing maths or even BM Karangan or English essay, still you need a stamina. It's not my small tips. Okay, what I do advise my students before they go for objective paper, you need a stamina. It's not, which is before you go to your objective paper, or even you can try this when you're preparing for your maths exam. Okay, so try to take something sweet, maybe chocolates. Okay, especially I would prefer chocolates. Okay, you can take a chocolate or you can drink any energy drink before you go to the exam. So you'll have a sugar rush or energy rush, so that you'll have very good stamina. Same thing, the motivation for you to do the question will be equally distributed, which is question 1 to 10 will be easier. So you'll be mentally prepared. Question 11 to 20 is going to be moderate. and 21 to 30 is going to be hard. Normally what the student does, the moment that they reach until 21, 22, 25, they give up. They feel like very tired or exhausted, mentally exhausted. They don't want to do the question 31 to 40. But the hard 31 to 40 is going to be very easy question. Have you realized this now? If yes, thumbs up. Ada ke? Have you ever realized this? Ada. Okay, now let's go to the important part. As I said, paper 1, you have 1 hour 30 minutes, one question only 2 minutes. That's going to be tips for paper 1. So you can set timing or you can work on your time management whenever you want to prepare for your paper 1. Okay, because the problem in your paper 1 is going to be time management. Okay, now let's go for the important paper, which is paper 2. So this paper 2, okay, paper 2 is very easy to score. Okay, so for you it's very easy, so for us it's very difficult. Okay, if you want to think like that, let me give you a small tips and also a small hack how you can work on this. Okay, so paper 2, we have section A, section A, section B, and also section C. Okay, section A, section B, and also section C. Section A, we have 10 questions. 10 questions and all subjective. All subjective. Okay. So when I say subjective, where you have to answer all questions for your section A. Answer all questions. And each one question is gonna be 3 to 5 marks. Okay, 3 to 5 marks. Total 10 question. Total 10 question is gonna be 40 marks for this section. 40 mark. Okay, 40 marks. Next one. Yeah. Section B. Section B, you'll have 5 structured subjective questions. Structured means where one question, example question 11, will have A, B, C, D. And the problem in this section B is if one thing goes wrong, if your question A goes wrong, automatically question B and C will go wrong because you'll be substituting the answer that you're getting in A in all the B and C. Okay, so magical question is always connected. So if one thing goes wrong, everything goes wrong. And here this is gonna be 5 questions, which is we call it as subjective structured. Subjective structured question. Subjective structured question where one question is gonna be 9 marks. 9 marks. And also total is going to be 5 questions, so 45 marks. And you have to answer all as well. Okay, and me, you kena jawab semua juga. So this section is going to be 45 marks. Now let's go for section C. Section C is where you have to choose. Choose 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. You akan pilih satu saja daripada 2, where one question is going to be 15 marks. You have to answer either one. Sir, if I would answer both, can, no problem. Okay. So here 40 plus 45 plus 15, total is going to be 100 marks. Now the time duration given, okay, for this paper is going to be 2 hours and 30 minutes, which is equivalent to 150 minutes. Normally for paper 2, we got no problem for your time. Is that? Ada tak siapa-siapa tak cukup masa bagi kertas 2? Do you have any problem with time management for your paper 2? No. Normally will be enough time for paper 2. Is that? Okay. Danish, Farah, Kifli, Wilson. Okay. Okay, clear? You can just put a thumbs up, so it'll be more easier for me to continue. Okay, very good, Arina. Very good, Danish. Okay, so here we have 2 hours, 30 minutes, 150 minutes. And one thing that student doesn't know. Okay, now let me give you a scenario. Okay, example, one student, okay, morning is very stressed for SPM, which is on the particular day, he's having maths paper 1 and also paper 2. Okay, what happened is, he ate something which is not right, and also he was having a bad stomach ache, and also he just entered the exam hall for paper 1 and he just write his Angka Giliran and went to washroom. And the moment that he finished everything and also come back to the hall, it's already time's up. Which is kertas 1. Paper 1 he got 0 marks. Okay? Paper 1 he got 0. Okay? His only hope is gonna be paper 2, which is got no choice. In order for him to score good result, he have to focus 100 over 100 for paper 2, which is paper 2 is 100 marks, 100 over 100 for paper 2. Is that still possibility for you to get an A? Okay, is there possibility for you to get an A? Ada ke tidak? If yes, put a thumbs up. If no, put this. No. Ada juga. Okay, people have said yes, no. Okay, it's a mixed answer. Okay, now, as a student, as a profile student, okay, whenever you want to prepare for any examination, calculate the weightage for the particular paper. Okay, example, few subjects will have paper 1, paper 2, and also paper 3. Okay, in maths, they have only paper 1 and also paper 2. So try to calculate the weightage pemberatan bagi kertas 1 dan juga kertas 2. So here, the weightage, okay, the weightage for paper 1. Okay, some of you might know, some of you might not know. Okay, the weightage for paper 1. What is the marks for paper 1? Paper 1 is going to be only 40 marks, is not? So 40 marks. One question, 40 question, 40 marks. One question, 1 mark. So total 40 marks over the total marks for maths paper is going to be under 40. Times by 100, you get 29% for your paper 1. Okay, your paper 1 contributes 29% to your maths SPM marks. Meanwhile, your paper 2, the weightage for paper 2 is going to be 100 marks. Okay, paper 2 is going to be 100 marks where we have 3 sections. 100 over 140 times by 100%. What do you get? It covers 71%. So now you tell me, is that possible for the particular student who didn't score any marks, okay, didn't score single mark in paper 1, but he focused 100 over 100 for paper 2, still did he manage to get A or not? He will get an A minus. Isn't that? Understand that? Can? Again? Clear? Okay. Now, let's go for the analysis again. You see, whenever you want to prepare for any subject, okay, the first thing that you have to start from is your format. Okay, so try to understand the type of question being asked and also what are the topics can give you 1 mark. What are the topics can give you 3 to 5 marks. What are the topics can give you 1 question 9 marks. And also what are the topics can give you 15 marks. So based on that, we can predict what are the topics can be coming up for section A, section B, and also section C. That's how we do our analysis. Okay, ini bukan ramalan, ini bukan bocor soalan. This is how we plan and revise and plan and also prepare for your examination. Okay, now look at the exam format. Okay, exam format. Here I gave you, okay, paper 1 and also paper 2. Now, do you know that in order for you to cover your paper 1, okay, paper 1 we have 40 questions, is not correct? So paper 1, you have to cover all the topic from form 1 to form 5. As I said, how many chapters are there? Okay, for paper 1, you have to cover form 1, you have 13 chapter. Okay, 13 chapter atau 13 bab. Form 2, you have to cover 13 chapter as well. Okay, 13 chapter. Form 3, you have 9 chapter. Okay, 9 chapter. Form 4, you have 10 chapter. Okay, 10 chapter. Form 5, okay, Form 5, you have 8 chapter. If you have to plus all together, you get 53 chapters for you to cover for your paper 1. Now, meanwhile, whenever you want to prepare for your paper 2, how many topics that you have to cover? Anyone? Okay. Wilson, Danish, Dylan. How many topics you have to cover for your paper 2? Any idea? Total of Form 3 and also Form 4 and also Form 5. Okay, very rare the question will be coming up from your Form 1 and also Form 2, and the basic question that comes out in your paper 2 from Form 1, Form 2 is what? Solid geometry. How do you find the volume for 3D shapes, or how do you find the surface area for the 3D shapes? That's the listing that they're going to ask you from Form 1 and Form 2. All others is going to be from Form 3, Form 4 and also Form 5. So in total, Form 3 we have how many chapter? 9 chapter, 10 and also 8. If you plus all together, you have only 27 chapter for you to cover. And also, if you were to cover this 27 chapter, it gives you 71% in your SPM. And if you were to cover these 53 chapters, it gives you 29%. So which one do you prefer? Paper 1 or paper 2? Which one do you prefer? Okay, anyone, you're allowed to unmute and let me know. Okay, Danish. Okay, you're allowed to unmute and let me know. Danish, are you there? Paper 1, very good. Farah, Kifli, Wilson. Which one do you guys prefer? Paper 1 or paper 2? Here you have to cover 53 chapters and it gives you 29%. Here you cover only 27%. It's a 27 chapter, it gives you 71%. So which one do you prefer? Paper 1 or paper 2? Of course, paper 2. It's not because least chapter, more marks. It's not. Okay, Wilson might have paper 3, you said. Okay, now, so once you get this, okay, you get this, you can go through the list of topics that you have to focus. Okay, now, for whoever feel that, the paper is going to be very difficult. Okay, the paper is going to be very difficult. Like you are having struggles in scoring a pass in maths. Okay, so let me give you a small tips for you. Okay, so here, paper 1. Okay, you can set your target today. Okay, you can set your target today. Where for paper 1. Okay, for paper 1. Okay, paper 1, target. Okay, target 15 out of 40. 15 out of 40. Okay, this for you to pass maths. Paper 2. Paper 2, target 45 out of 100. Which is your section A itself is going to be 40 marks. Section B itself 45 marks. So you just target 45 marks over 100. So in total, okay, you're going to get 45 plus 50. Okay, this for you to pass. Okay, in order for you to pass maths, okay, you get paper 1, 15 marks, paper 2, 45 marks, over 140 times by 100. Okay, what do you get? You get 43%. Okay, is it easy or not? Definitely easy. So target the topics, target the format, and also plan your preparation and also revision on this. Okay, now, so let's go for the list of topics. Okay, let's go for the list of topics that you have to focus for this year. Okay, now, is it visible? Okay, can? Okay, so here in your module, I attach the analysis for maths SPM 1449, the code number 1449, where what are the questions frequently comes up? Okay, here you see Form 5, the first chapter, variance, ubahan. Okay, 2021 SPM ulangan, which is the retake exam pun ada. Okay, 2022 didn't ask the topic, and 2023 also the topic didn't come out. Okay, next one, matrix. Okay, matrix, every year there's one question. Okay, either it comes on in section A or section B also can. Next one, insurance. Okay, insurance, percukaian. Okay, taxation, and next one, transformation, nisbah dan graph trigonometry. Next, sukatan serahkan data terkumpul, all your Form 5 chapter. So permodalan mathematics is very rare to come up in your SPM. Okay, next, in your Form 4, quadratic function, base number, logical reasoning, sets, network in graph theory, linear inequalities, graph of motion, sukatan serahkan data tak terkumpul, probability, and also the last chapter, chapter 10, financial management. If you have to focus, all the chapters from your Form 4 is very, very important. All the 10 chapters, every year there's at least 1 or 2 questions coming up. Okay, so make sure go through that. Next one, if you have to focus your Form 3, okay, Form 3, you have simpanan, pelaburan, kredit dan hutang, which is your financial topic, which is like consumer mathematics, savings, investment, credit, and also debt, and also plan and innovation. And most important topic is going to be chapter 9 in your Form 3, straight line equation. Okay, next one, Form 2. Form 2, you have the basic algebra. Okay, Form 1, Form 2, algebra, geometry, as I said. Okay, and also linear equation, and it's all combined with your Form 3, Form 4, and also Form 5. Now, let's go for the list of topics which is important this year. Okay, so for paper 2, mainly I'll be focusing on paper 2 because paper 2 is the same. Paper 2, 27 chapter, it gives you 71%. So focus more on your paper 2. So let's go one by one. Okay, we target section A first. Okay, section A. Here we have the important topics that you have to focus for section A, ataupun bahagian A, which is 40 marks, where you'll be having 10 questions. Now, so how do we plan, or how do we know that this topic will be coming out in section A? As I said, in maths, we have very limited topics actually. So, for 53 chapter, do you think it's limited? Yes, it's limited. Why? It's because not all the topics can give you 3 to 5 marks or even 6 marks. Same goes to section B. Okay, the topics that can give you 9 marks is going to be what? Graph of function, transformation, and also like plan and elevation, graph of motion, and so on. Same goes to consumer mathematics topics. So normally they'll combine, okay, A, B, okay, part A question, part B question, and also part C question, so that the question can give you 9 marks. So based on the marks distribution, we can analyze the list of topics. Clear? So here, section A. Section A, here, this year target on these topics: sets and linear inequalities, quadratic equation. Whenever you practice your trial paper, if you want to focus, this is how the section A is going to be. Okay, the topics that comes up in your section A is going to be, these are the topics. Okay, even if you focus your trial paper, sets question was that, and also quadratic equation, confirm. Okay, next, simultaneous linear equation, where you should know. Okay, now what I want to do, take a pen or pencil. Okay, I'll just write down the important keynotes that you have to focus, okay, for this particular topic. Okay, what are things that you should be clear? Okay, later I'll go one by one. Okay, I'll go through one complete module of each topic. It's like what are the types of questions we have in sets? What are the types of questions we have in linear inequalities? Because last time the question was going to be in numericals. Okay, but now the question is going to be in word problem, where you have to understand the application more compared to the answer. Which is, you should know how do you apply the formula in the particular scenario or situation. Okay. Now, sets. Okay, sets. You should know there are two types of questions. One, they ask you to draw a Venn diagram. Second one, they ask you to shape a Venn diagram. So you should be clear about the Venn diagram and also symbol. Okay, Venn diagram and also symbol. Next, linear inequalities associate. You should know there are two types of questions. One, you have to shape. One, you have to list down. Okay, list down. Later, I'll show you the example. Okay, next, quadratic equation. Quadratic equation, you have to know two things. One, solve the question. Second one, you should know about your graph, which is fx is equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, later I'll give you some tips on how to sketch the graph in a very easier way. Okay, next one, simultaneous linear equation. Okay, simultaneous linear equation. You have to know about two things, which is how do you use your elimination method, which you learn during your form 2. Okay, elimination method, kaedah hapusan. Okay, elimination method, and also substitution method. Okay, as form 5 student, you always prefer, okay, answering this simultaneous linear equation. Simultaneous linear equation means two equations with two unknowns for maths. Okay, now at maths you'll be learning about three equations and three unknowns, but in maths you'll be really having two equations and two unknowns, where you can use three different methods for you to solve this. One, elimination method, kaedah hapusan. Next one is going to be substitution method, kaedah gantian. The third one is going to be matrix method. Since you learn matrix during your form 5, you prefer using matrix because you are more confident with that. But you should know all the three methods: how to do elimination method, how to do substitution method, and also including your matrix method. Okay, so try to go through this for this particular topic. Next one, lines and angles. Lines and angles, involvement of trigonometry. Okay, trigonometry, and also your theorem Pythagoras, which is the last chapter in your form 1, bab 13, tingkatan 1. Okay, so theorem Pythagoras ataupun Pythagoras theorem. Okay, next, logical reasoning, you learn in form 4. Okay, that's a basic question. And also straight line equation. Okay, straight line equation, don't forget to write down your formula first, and also make sure go through about the parallel lines. Okay, if a line passes through the origin, or if any line passes through origin, means it has a hidden coordinate called 0, 0, because at asalan ataupun origin, the coordinate is 0, 0. So that's going to be the clue that you have to know. And also you have to go through the formula from your form 2, which is under coordinate. They can even ask you, okay, they can even ask you the formula for jarak ataupun distance. Okay, jarak ataupun distance. Okay, remember the formula for distance or not? Square root of x2 minus x1 square plus with y2 minus y1 square. Square root of the whole answer. So you have to go through the distance among the coordinate and also the midpoint. Okay, midpoint. Okay, ataupun titik tengah dalam bahasa Melayu. So go through that. Next one, circles. Okay, when you learn circles, circles will be learning in 3 levels. Form 1, Form 2 and also Form 3. In Form 1, you learn about what is circle, what is radius, what is chord, perentas, okay, and so on. Okay, when you go to Form 2, you'll be learning about 2 formula. One is going to be circumference of circle, 2 pi r. One is going to be area of circle, which is pi r square. And also, the next subtopic will be area of sector and also length of arc for a particular sector. So, you'll be using 2 things, okay? Here, circles 2 and also circles 3. Circles 1 is very general. Circle 1, you should know about your circumference. Lilitan bulatan. Circumference and also area. Next one, circles 3 is going to be one of the chapters that many students hits the most, which is very frequent in your paper 1 and also it can come out in your paper 2, which is angles and tangent. Angles and tangent. Sudut dan tangent bagi bulatan tingkatan 3. Circles 3 you learn during Form 3. Okay, circles 3. Next one, matrix is very easy. Make sure you know how you change your inverse matrix and also go through your matrix identity. Base matrix times by inverse matrix is going to be matrix identity 1001. Okay, so make sure you remember that for this part. Graph of motion. Okay, graph of motion. Remember the keyword DST, which is the triangle. How do you find the distance? Speed times by time. How do you find the speed? Distance over time. So use the formula. And also you have only 2 types of graph. One is going to be distance time graph. Okay, so you should know when it's stop, when it's moving into constant speed. Speed time graph, if the graph is straight, maksudnya keturunan dia kosong, which is doesn't have a gradient, means it's not going up or going down. It means that for speed time graph, it's moving with the constant speed. If you were to doesn't have it doesn't have a gradient in distance time graph, means it stopped. Okay, so you should know the difference between the 2 graphs, distance time graph and also speed time graph. Okay, now next one, probability. Okay, probability, you should know how to list down your sample space. Sample space, we have 2 types of sample space. One will be using table method, another one will be using tree method. So as an SPM student, better to know both. Okay, try to go through the topic. Later, if you go through the module, I've attached all the type of questions. You see, the one that I'm listing down here, I already attached in your module. So go through the module because the time which I have today with y'all is going to be almost 2.5 hours. Okay, so this means what? I can't be revising everything. That's why I attached that in the module so that you can go through that. Okay, next one. Okay, next one. Probability is going to be Form 4. Network in graph theory is an easier chapter, so make sure go through the directed graph and also undirected graph for this part. Solid geometry, go through 2 things as I said just now. First one, go through your volume. Okay, volume. Second one, go through your surface area. Okay, surface area. Okay, so the formulas will be given. You should know how to substitute. Okay, now next one, the last one is gonna be consumer mathematics. We have 3. Form 3, you'll be learning about savings, investment, credit, and debt. Form 4, you'll be learning about financial management. Form 5, you'll be learning about 2 chapters. Okay, 2 chapters where it's very, very important. First one is insurance. The second one is gonna be taxation. Okay, how many of you are having problem with insurance and also taxation? If yes, put a thumbs up. I'll help you on that today and make it easier for you. If yes, say yes. Okay, so if you okay, insurance or taxation. Again, you can type it down. So I can read your chat box, no problem. Okay, so do you have problem with how many of you have problem with insurance? Form 5. Okay, how about taxation? Taxation. Taxation, okay, but insurance you have a problem. Okay, now let's go one by one. Okay, now let's go for today's topic. Okay, now before I start our lesson, okay, those who need the complete module, okay, the complete module, which is like there'll be almost 150 pages of question based like I've arranged it into section A, section B, and also section C. So if you need that module, okay, you can scan the QR code, so it's more easier for you to get through the modules. And also, okay, and also I've attached together here as well. Okay, so let's go one by one. Okay, let's go one by one. So first one, okay, first one, they'll ask you to draw a Venn diagram and so on. Okay, now let's go one by one. Okay, we go easy to difficult question. Okay, now, so pertama, okay, the first question we start with sets. So sets here they say shape B prime. Okay, what does mean B prime? Everything. Okay, whenever there's a prime, it means that everything, okay, everything except, okay, everything except the particular alphabet. Okay, particular alphabet. So here they say everything except for B. So normally students might be using different methods. So let's go one by one. I would like to teach you an easier method for sets. Okay, sets. Look at the board. Okay, so first start from the symbol. Okay, first start from the symbol. When I say sets, focus on these three symbols. Okay, focus on these three symbols. First one, U terbalik. Next one, example, prime. U means we call it as union. Okay, union. Next, we call this as intersect. We call this as intersect. Next one, this is gonna be prime. Union means, of course, all the SPM students will be sitting for Sejarah as well. It's not, okay, so let me ask you, what is the fungsi? Ataupun apakah fungsi bagi Melayan Union? Melayan Union buat apa? Gabungkan semua. Betul tak? It just combine everything. Okay, gabungkan semua. So the keyword is going to be union means, remember, Malayan Union, you just have to combine everything. Gabungkan semua. Next, intersect. Okay, intersect means union. Okay, you combine everything means intersect is what? Easy to remember. Opposite for that is what? Racist. So only same, which is same only. Sama sahaja. Okay, easy to remember. Same only. Next, prime. Prime means everything. Okay, except all the other element except. Okay, remember this. Except the particular alphabet. Except B. Okay, done. Now, let me give you one question. Okay, let me give you one question. A, I give you one triangle and also merge with one circle. So here I give you A, here I give you B. So this question they say that A intersect with B. So how do you answer this? The first step, try to do numbering method. So I'll give you the steps. First one, use numbering method. Okay, numbering method. Second step, list down. Okay, list down. Third one, solve the question. Fourth one, shape the answer. Okay, so in maths, we have to use pencil or pen. Okay, you're allowed to type it out. Okay, how many girls say that you have to use pencil? Pencil or pen? Okay, no. Okay, so only 3L. Okay, remember this, Topik daripada 3L. Just like lukis. Okay, whenever you have to draw, you have to use pencil. Whenever you have to laka, lukis, laka, and also lurik. Okay, draw, sketch, shape. Only these three things you'll be using pencil. Other than that, you have to use pen. Okay, so make sure you remember that. Try to practice using pen for your working. So first one, you have to number. So number 1. Each spaces, here we have one empty space, right? We label 1. Next, we have another space here. We have another space here. Sudah. Next one, A. What shape is that? Triangle. So inside the triangle, what are the numbers we have? We have 1 and 2. That's where the second step. Numbering done. Next list down. So B. What are the numbers inside? 2 and also 3. So next one, you have to solve the question. So write down here. A. What are the numbers? A, 1 and 2. Intersect. B is what? 2 and also 3. So intersect means what? What is the definition? Intersect means only same. It's like same only. So which one is same? 2. So we only shape 2. That's how you do the sets question. Easy or not? Very easy. Okay, now let's go for the question. So first one is what? Everything except B. So first number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now so can I just reading the number like this? Can, no problem. Okay, so which is but not like too big lah. Okay, make it make sure it's a bit small and visible for you. Okay, everything except B means like just close down B. What do you have? 1 and 4. So you just have to shade 1 and also 4. That's all. Okay, next one. Okay, next one. The question stated that. Okay, the question stated that A prime intersect with B union with C. Okay, now let's go one by one. First step, number 1, 2, 3, 4. Second step. Okay, first step number done. Second step, what you have to do? First step, numbering. Okay. Second step, you have to list down. Okay, list down what are the numbers inside the shape. Third one, you have to solve the question. The fourth one, you have to shape. Okay, now first one done. Next one, list down. So here, A, okay, is going to be a true triangle. So here, 1 and 2. B, 2 and 3. C is going to be 4. Now, after list down, you have to solve the question. Now, let's go one by one. Okay, so here, let's solve the question. Kalau ada bracket, we have to do the bracket first. A prime, everything except A, close down A. What do you have? 3 and also 4. Intersect with B. B is what? 2 and 3. If your listing down goes wrong, everything goes wrong. So make sure, be careful. So here, intersect means what? Same. So solve the bracket first. Which one is same here? The 3 is same. 3 is the answer for the bracket. Union with C. C is what? 4. Union means what? Malayan union, gabungkan semua. Just combine 3 and 4. Which is, you shade 3 and also 4. Easy or difficult? Easy or difficult class? Ken, Danisha, Farah, Sabrina, Wilson, Noor? Ken. Okay, now let's go for the next type of question. This is going to be type 1, which is they'll give you the question, they ask you to shade. Next one. Okay, next one. Yeah. Okay, let's go one by one. Okay, look at question 1. Okay, look at the question 1. Question 1, they stated that, okay, given that k is perfect square number less than 12, sorry, less than 10. So perfect square means what? The numbers that you square, just 1 square, you get what? 1. 2 square, you get 4. So 1, 4, 9 are the perfect square. So here, they said that k is going to be perfect square numbers less than 10. So 1 is a perfect square. 4 is a perfect square. 2 square, you get 4. 3 square, you get 9. They said less than 10. So that's all. 1, 4, 9. Now, they said that write all the subset that are possible for k. So whenever you write a subset, make sure you write it in a subset symbol. That's all. That's the answer for A. Next one. Draw a Venn diagram to represent the relationship between K and also L. Okay, L, they said the number 1, 2, 3 until 10. Which is here, write down first. L is going to be, okay, numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and also 10. Meanwhile, K is going to be what? K is going to be 1, 4, 9. So shade, I just highlight which one is similar. 1 is similar, 4 is similar, okay, 4 is common, and also 9 also common. So we already know that there's going to be an intersection point between K and also L. Okay, so let me draw. Okay, let me draw a diagram. You want to draw a heart shape or circle, triangle, anything? Okay. Okay, so here I label this as K, this as L. So here, all the numbers is going to be what? It can be 1, 4, 9. Just common numbers here. Meanwhile, all the other number 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and also 10. Okay, this can be your answer as well. It can be any shape. Okay, and all the numbers from K is already inside L, is not? So you can draw your diagram in this way as well. Okay, it's not wrong. So here I just draw a rectangle, a circle here, which is I label this as K, this is L. Okay, so L here, K and L we have 149, which is already included inside L. Okay, where the other numbers I just write outside, which is 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and also 10. That's all. Both also accepted. Clear? Can Danisha, Farah, Ashna, can Arena? Okay. Okay. Now, let's go for the next part of the question. Okay. There's this type of question as well will be coming out under sets. Okay. So normally don't get scared whenever you see any question like this. So here they say N. N means total or number. Okay. So here they say the number of K union L. Okay. K union L, which is if you combine, okay, K and also L. 3x minus 3 plus with 5 plus with x plus with 8. That's going to be the K union L. Is not correct? Is equals to L union N, which is again right 5 plus x plus 8 plus 5 plus x. Okay, so here they ask you to find the value for x. Very easy. They just said that if you do plus K union L, 3x minus 3 plus with 5 plus with x plus with 8. This one is equals to 5 plus x plus 8 plus 5 plus x. So just solve this. What do you get? 3x plus x, you get 4x. Negative 3 plus 5, you get positive 2 plus 8, you get positive 10. Is equals to, here, x plus x, you get 2x. Solve one by one. 5 plus 8 and plus 5, you get 18. So solve everything, what do you get? 4x minus 2x is equals to 18 minus 10. You get 8 is equals to 2x. Meanwhile, x is going to be 8 divided by 2. X is going to be 4. Is it really difficult? Is it really difficult? Farah, Danisha, Uyen, Wilson? No. Clear. Okay, now let's go for the next topic. Okay, let's go for the next topic. So the next topic, as I say, I'll give you a small short note and then we can jump into the next one. Okay, now, how many people are having problem with quadratic? How many people are having problem with quadratic? Quadratic function. If yes, say yes. Whenever they ask you to sketch the graph, or whenever they ask you the maximum point or minimum point, you're having problem. If yes, you let me know. Okay, don't worry, I'm not going to ask the question. Okay, I'll guide you with the easier technique. Okay, if yes, say, just put a thumbs up. Okay, I'll help you on that. Okay, I done. Okay, now quadratic function. Okay, quadratic function. First, understand the formula. Fx is equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so here, whenever they say quadratic equation, okay, quadratic equation, they make the equation. Equation means what? Should have equal sign. So quadratic equation means ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, and also you'll be getting a 2 bracket is equals 0. Meanwhile, you'll get x1 and x2. You can use calculator to get the answer. And each bracket you have to make it 0, and that's where you get the x1 and also x2. So under this part, okay, is very simple. Okay, give me a second. Okay, sorry. Okay, now, so under this chapter, you'll be having few types of question. One, they'll ask you to find the roots. Okay, find the roots. The first one, Okay, easy question, which is the question will be numerical, or if they can give you a diagram, they ask you to solve area of shaded region, area of unshaded region, and also you can find the answer for x1 and also x2. And sejarah logic, you can know that the length, the time can never be negative, so you just choose one answer. Because quadratic, you will get two answers, which is your x1 and also x2. The only topic that they can ask you, find the values of x is going to be quadratic, which is where you get x1 and also x2. So the first time is going to be finding the roots. Next one, we will ask you to sketch the graph. Sketch the quadratic graph. Okay, sketch the graph. The third one will ask you to find the max point and also mean point. Okay, max point and also mean point. Okay, now let's go one by one. Okay, let's go one by one. First one. Okay, first one. Yeah. Finding the roots. Okay, finding the roots is very easy. Okay, there are two types of question. One, I give you x squared plus 2x, okay, 2x minus 10. Okay, I give you 15. Okay, so here we make the equation 0. So now you have to find two brackets. Okay, two brackets equals 0. And also you'll be getting your x1 and also x2. Now let me know the value for x1 and x2. You can just use your calculator. Just click mode 3 times. Okay, mode 3 times. Go to equation, degree. Okay, to right degree, A 1, B 2, and also C negative 15. Is there anyone who doesn't know how to use calculator for quadratic? Ada ke? Tak ada, semua clear. Okay, so here x1 you get 3, next one you get negative 5. So once you get this, okay, very simple. Normally we do the working from top to bottom. Now we have to do bottom to top. So 3 goes there, becomes negative 3 is equal to 0. X minus 3. Next one, negative 5 goes across equal sign, becomes positive 5. That's all. Okay, so next question. I give you a perfect square. X square minus root 9 is equal to 0. Whenever we have square for each subject, the operation is going to be subtraction. You have to know that here. X square minus 9 is going to be what? 3 square is equals to 0. So 1 minus 1 plus. This is going to be the format. Even if you click in calculator, you get the same answer. So here you get x1 is equals to positive 3. Here you get x2 is equals to negative 3. This is how you get. So whenever there's a question like this, it's very easy for you to solve. So do you have any problem with solving the quadratic roots question? That's more clear. Okay, how many people are having problem with sketching the quadratic graph? If yes, say yes. Yes. Okay, now let's go one by one. Okay. Yeah. Whenever they ask you to sketch, okay, sketch the quadratic graph. Okay, sketch the quadratic graph. Okay, sketch the quadratic graph. First step, let me teach you a keyword. Ali curi rambutan. Okay, ingatkan Ali curi rambutan. Ali, A is going to be what? Shape of the graph. Okay, shape of the graph. Shape of the graph. Those who are not clear about sketching the graph, try to copy down. Okay, shape of the graph, where your A is positive means it's going to be smiley. Your A is going to be negative means the graph is going to be a sad graph. Okay, this is how the shape of graph looks like. Next one, C. C is known as your y-intercept. Okay, y-intercept, or where it cuts the y-axis, which is, example, this is your y against x. Example, this is the graph. And where it cuts the y-axis, here. So this is the C. Okay, next one, R. R known as roots. Roots known as your x1 and also your x2. When do you get your x1 and x2? It's known as your x-intercept, which is, if there were to be a graph like this, here, okay, this point is your x1, this point is your x2. Now, here, what is the coordinate for this one? The coordinate is going to be x2, y0. Same goes here, x1, y0. That's the reason why, in order for you to find the roots, you have to make the fx, according to our question, 0. Where 0 is equals to ax square plus bx plus C. That's where you get your x1 and also your x2 known as your x-intercept. Clear? So the question will give you fx is equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. Now let me go one by one. Okay, so make sure go through this. Using this keyword, we can sketch all the quadratic graph. Can we go one by one? Can? Can class? Okay, very good. Okay, now look at the board. Let's go for one question. Okay, so here I'm going to use the same question I did in A. Fx is equals to x squared minus 2x. I give you positive 2x minus 15. Okay, yeah. They ask you to sketch. Okay, the difference between sketch and also draw. Draw means the measurement and scale should be perfect, which is 2 cm kepada 1 unit skala memang penting. Okay, it's like very important, and the measure, the scale and also the measurement is very important. Whenever you say sketch, you just have to focus for the shape of the graph and also the intersection point. So this is going to be what? Sketch. Laka graph quadratic. Okay, now first one. Here, do your keyword Ali curi rambutan. A. What is your equation? Ax squared plus bx plus c. Now let me know what A kita positive ke negative? A is gonna be positive. Positive means smiley graph. Next, C. C is gonna be negative 15. Okay, write down. It cuts the y-axis at negative 15. R, you have to find your x1 and also x2. How do you find that? What I told you, x-intercept, y is 0. So you have to make the fx is equals to 0. So 0 is equals to x squared plus 2x minus 15. So you get 2 bracket and you'll be getting your x1 and also x2. Okay, so the value you get here, negative 5 and also positive 3. So you bring it here, x minus 3 is equals to 0. So fill up the bracket. Here x plus 5 equals to 0. X plus 5 equals to 0. Okay, done. Now, after you get all the information, now just sketch the graph. Here, your y-axis is known as fx because in the question they give fx. Next, against the x-axis, now plot the points. How many points we have? Negative 15, 3, and also negative 5. So, your y-intercept is going to be negative 15. Mark here. Next one, x1 is going to be what? So, positive 3 means on your right hand side, negative 5 means on your left hand side. So, the graph is more to your left, so just draw a point. Okay, this much. Okay, so don't forget to label your graph. Fx is equals to x squared plus 2x minus 15. Now you tell me, easy or difficult? Is it really difficult? Is it really difficult? Keyword kita nak apa? ACR, Ali Curi Rambutan. Okay, can you try another graph? Can? Okay, now look at the board. Next one, here I give you fx is equals to x squared minus 9. Okay, this question itself, as I told you now, involving a perfect square. Okay, so perfect square known as a perfect graph. Okay, it looks like very neat and also perfect. Why? Because it's gonna the value for x1 and also x2 is gonna be what? One positive, one negative, which is try to do it one by one. ACR. A is gonna be what? Positive. So automatically smiley graph. Next C is gonna be what? Negative 9. R is gonna be what? We have to make your fx equals to 0. Meanwhile 0 is equals to x squared minus 9, where x squared minus 3 squared, 1 negative, 1 positive. Okay, which is 0. We already got the value x1 is equals to positive 3, x2 is equals to negative 3. So once you have done all this, sketch the graph. Here, this is gonna be your fx against your x. Now plot the points. How many points? 3 points. Your y-intercept is gonna be negative 9. Next, your x-intercept is gonna be negative 3 and also positive 3. So if you were to refer the graph is gonna be equally distributed on the right hand side and also on the left hand side. So where is your minimum point at negative 9. Easy as that. Can? Clear? Farah, Wilson, Noor, Danisha, can? Can? Okay, how many people are having problem with maximum point and also minimum point? How many people are having problem with maximum point and also minimum point? And also symmetry line. If yes, put a thumbs up. Maximum point and also minimum point. Yes. Okay, now try to understand here. Okay, first one. Okay, first one, we already understood the fx. Okay, here, ax square, okay, ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, the keyword ACR. Okay, A is gonna be shape of the graph, positive and also negative. Positive means smiley. Next, negative. C means y-intercept. Okay, y-z. R mean roots. Okay, which is known as your x-intercept. Okay, it's just for you to understand. Next one, what does mean maximum point and also minimum point? Okay, maximum point and also minimum point. Now, I give you a graph here. Okay, y against x. Okay, here I give you a graph like this. Okay, saya tandakan satu point sini. Okay, this graph, A is positive or negative? Smiley graph or sad graph? Smiley. Smiley means A is equals to positive. Positive means here this point is going to be what? The minimum point because it falls down there. So minimum point. Okay. Next one here. Okay, here I give you y against x. Okay, y against x. I give you a set graph. Set graph means A kita negative. So negative means example this is the point. Okay, this point is gonna be your maximum point. Okay, so set graph maximum, smiley graph minimum. Okay, now let's go for the next one. Okay, let's go for the next one. What does mean symmetry? Okay, symmetry line means how many times you can fold perfectly. Example, if I were to give you a square, how many times you can fold it perfectly? Like this can, like this can, like this can, and then this here. So how many symmetry lines we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? So same goes to quadratic graph. Okay, how many times you can fold it perfectly? So here, axis of symmetry. Okay, axis of symmetry. Okay, symmetry line. Okay, ataupun axis of symmetry. Here, example, I give you y against x. Okay, if there were to be a graph like this, the equation of this, contoh, here I give you 4, here I give you 2. Okay, here I give you 2. So now, what is the distance? Here negative 2, right? So what is the distance from here to here? How many units? 6 units. 6 units divided by 2, what do I get? 3. So from negative 2, I count 3, what do I get? Negative 2, negative 1, 0, and also 1. So here the equation is equals to what? X equals to 1. That's going to be the axis of symmetry. That's how we calculate. So we can use the formula x1 plus x2, the roots that you get, divide by 2, which is x equals to x1 plus x2 divided by 2. That's going to be the formula for axis of symmetry. Can we go for one question class? Are you guys ready? Can? Okay, now there's one question. They are given a similar question what we did just now. Okay, so here they stated that. Okay, here they stated that diberi fungsi kuadratik given the quadratic function. Okay, let me bring the question to the whiteboard. Okay, so clear. Okay, now diberi ataupun given the quadratic function fx is equals to x squared plus 2x minus 15. Determine the minimum or maximum coordinate for the quadratic function and also state the axis of symmetry. Okay, axis of symmetry. Okay, now let's go one by one. Okay, let's go one by one. Okay, so let me minimize the question. Okay, yeah. First step, can we sketch the graph or not? Here, they already said that is going to be fx is equal to x squared plus 2x minus 15. So what is the keyword going to sketch the graph? The keyword is going to be ACR, Ali Shuri Rambutan. So A is going to be positive. So smiley graph. C is going to be negative 15. Next, you can get your x1 and also x2 using the quadratic equation, which is making your fx equals 0. So 0 is equals to x squared plus 2x minus 15. Okay, then you can do a bracket, faktorkan, and also you're getting your x1 and also x2. What do you get? Here you get, okay, here you get positive 3. Okay, positive 3 and also negative 5. So bring it here, x minus 3 is equal to 0, x minus 3, which is negative 3. Here, negative goes here, becomes x positive 5, x plus 5. So after you get this, okay, let me sketch the graph first. They didn't ask you to sketch, but for you to understand, I'm just sketching the graph. Okay, try to go through this. Okay, now, here, I give you x, now plot the point. Here they are given negative 5. Okay, negative 5. Here is going to be 3, and also your y-intercept is going to be negative 50. Okay, so let me plot the graph. Okay, something like this. So label first, fx is equals to x squared plus 2x minus 15. Okay, then. Now, here, automatically it is going to be maximum point or minimum point? Minimum point. Okay, minimum point. So minimum point, you can get the coordinate of x and also y. Okay, normally minimum point known as your y coordinate. Okay, so how do you find the y coordinate? Very simple. Yeah. Can I find the symmetry line first? Because here, this is going to be the symmetry line, is that correct? So, total ada berapa? How many units? So first, I want to find the axis of symmetry. Okay, axis of symmetry. So symmetry line, what is the formula? X is equal to x1 plus x2 over 2. Okay, even you don't use the formula, you can do it directly as well. Okay, yeah. Here 5 units, right hand side you have 3 units. Total how many units? 8 units. 8 units divided by 2, what do you get? 4 units. So from negative 5, count 4 units. What do you get? Negative 1. So x equals to negative 1 is going to be your symmetry line. Even if you were to use the same the formula that I gave you, still same. Negative 5 plus with 3 divided by 2. What do you get? Negative 2 divided by 2. What do you get? X equals to negative 1. That's going to be the axis of symmetry. So now automatically we can already know the x coordinate for here. X coordinate is negative 1. What is the y coordinate? So cuba gantikan. X kita negative 1, y kita berapa? Ataupun fx kita. So here, write down the equation for the graph. Fx equals to x squared plus 2x minus 15. So here what do you get? Negative 1 squared plus 2 times by negative 1 minus 50. So what do you get? Okay, do your calculation. 1 minus 2 minus 15. You get? Okay, negative 1 squared, you get positive 1 minus 2 minus 50. So you get negative 60. So what is the coordinate? Minimum point is gonna be negative 1, negative 60. Make sense or not? Easy or difficult? Ken, Arena, Wilson, can do? Ken? Okay, if clear, just put a thumbs up. Okay, now, so you can go through the module, okay, you can go through the module where we have, okay, we have ample of quadratic question, okay, ample of quadratic question where you can go through, okay, you can go through the questions, okay, so here, similar question, okay, similar question where they have asked you, okay, they have asked you the value for m, okay, the value for m, and also they ask you to find the minimum point of the quadratic function. Okay, can you try one? Can? Okay, so once we're done with this, we can go for a 10 minutes break. Okay, yeah. Find the value for m. M is going to be what? Your x-intercept, okay? Which is known as your x1 and also x2. So here they have already given the value for y-intercept is going to be 5. So list down first. Here they have given the equation, but it's incomplete. Okay, it's not in the quadratic form. X minus 1, x minus 5. So just expand. What do you get? X squared minus 5x minus x plus 5. So what do you get? X squared. Okay, x squared minus 6x, okay, plus 5. So here, we already know the equation, quadratic equation. So your C is positive 5, so you get 5. So here, they have given in the factorization form x minus 1 and also x minus 5. If I were to make it a 0 to find the x-intercept, x minus 1 equals 0, x minus 5 is equals 0. So here what do you get? X equals to positive 1. Next, here I get x equals to positive 5. So here this is going to be 1, this is going to be 5. Okay, logically, the 5 is bigger than 1. So here 1, here is going to be 5. So how many units here? Okay, how many units here? 5 minus 1, you get 4 units. So even though they didn't ask you, can you find the x of symmetry? 5 minus 1, 1 plus 5, you get what? You get total 4 units, divided by 2, you get 2 units. 1 plus 2 units, you get 3. If you use the formula, x1 plus x2 divided by 2. 1 plus 5, you get 6, divided by 2, you get 3. So the equation is going to be what? X equals to 3. Now, even though they're going to ask you the maximum point or minimum point, we already know that smiley graph is going to be minimum point. The coordinate we get for x is going to be 3. Find the value for fx or y. Okay, substitute into the equation. Now, here, first one, they ask you what? M is what? M1. We already know that. Next one, titik minimum. Okay, titik minimum, substitute. X equals to 3 mean what? Fx or y? Okay, fx berapa? Okay, just substitute into your equation. X squared minus 6x plus 5. Try to substitute. 3 squared minus 6 times by 3 plus. So what do you get? 9 minus 18 plus 5. You get negative 4. So write down your coordinate. Minimum point. Okay, minimum point is gonna be, okay, is gonna be 3 and also negative 4. Okay? Clear? Understand that? Farhan, can? Wilson? Noor? Okay? Okay, so can we go for a 10 minutes break before we enter to the next chapter? Can? If yes, say put a thumbs up. Okay, okay. So Miss Huyen, can we go for 10 minutes break?
Okay, thank you so much, Jigo Janahan, for those great insights. And I hope that everyone is feeling inspired and ready to take on your exam preparation with fresh strategies and confidence. So for now, we'll be taking a short 10 minutes break now. So feel free to stretch, grab a drink, or take a moment to breathe. We'll be back right at 10:34 to continue the workshop, so make sure to return on time. And also a quick reminder, everyone, if you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to drop them in the chat or on Slido, and we'll make sure to answer as many as we can during the Q&A session.
Why choose AUG? With more than 29 years of experience in the industry, we've been guiding students like you to their dreams. Our extensive network includes 26 offices across Asia Pacific, ensuring we're always close by. Offices are located in 5 major cities in Australia. We've proudly placed over 68,000 students across the globe. We represent more than 900 educational institutions in Australia, UK, USA, Canada, Singapore, and many more. Good people, great service, best outcome.
Are you worried about your education? You don't know where to start? Well, worry not. AUG's largest education fair is here. Meet face-to-face with representatives from leading universities. Discover scholarships and financial aids that can help your dream become a reality. Explore exciting programs, internship, and global study options. And the best part is, it is all free. So register now and be the first 50 students to win a free movie tickets. See you there.
Why choose AUG? With more than 29 years of experience in the industry, we've been guiding students like you to their dreams. Our extensive network includes 26 offices across Asia Pacific, ensuring we're always close by. Offices are located in 5 major cities in Australia. We've proudly placed over 68,000 students across the globe. We represent more than 900 educational institutions in Australia, UK, USA, Canada, Singapore, and many more. Good people, great service, best outcome.
Are you worried about your education? You don't know where to start? Well, worry not. AUG's largest education fair is here. Meet face-to-face with representatives from leading universities. Discover scholarships and financial aids that can help your dream become a reality. Explore exciting programs, internship, and global study options. And the best part is, it is all free. So register now and be the first 50 students to win a free movie tickets. See you there.
くと見える、書くと広がる、書くと信じられる。頭で考えるだけではつかめない。書くことによってのみ生まれる想像への糸口。ゼブラは筆記具の力を信じている。どんな世の中になろうと人間には想像力を引き出す道具が必要だから。今こそ挑戦の輪を広げる。ただ手を取り合うのではなく、尊重し合い、ぶつかり合い、互いの挑戦を重ねていく。企業を超え、国を超え、それぞれが持つ技術や知恵を組み合わせる。筆記具の進化はそんな挑戦の輪でしか成し得ない。さあ、世界中の想像力が次々に花開く。その先には何が待っているだろう。ゼブラが描く未来にご期待ください。
Okay, alright everyone, welcome back. I hope you had a nice break and are all feeling refreshed. Now let's continue with our workshop, and please join me in welcoming back Jigu Janahan.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Ray. Okay, now, I hope that everyone have a good refresh, and also this 10 minutes break would have helped you to stretch, and also welcome back. Okay, Fantrin, Daniel, Andrea, Sairina, Wilson, Sabrina, and so on. Okay, now, so before we start with the next topic, we have very short time. Okay, so as I promised, I want to do the insurance topic. Okay, so before that, let's start with a small game. Okay. Normally for maths, we might feel that maths is very difficult, the calculations and everything. When in primary school, you're not allowed to use calculator, but we churi use calculator as well. But when you go to secondary school, you're allowed to use calculator, and then you menggunakan calculator. But the problem is, okay, normally for girls, they like or love to decorate the calculators. For boys, you always misplace the calculator. Okay, it's normal. It's very common for this generation. Okay, so let's do a calculation. Okay, I need one person, okay, each one person to give me one number. Okay, any random number. Okay, one digit number. Daniel, Wilson, okay, you can type it out in your chat box. One digit number. Okay, Nusaleha and given 5. Okay, 5. Next one, anyone? Okay, it's an open question. Just one digit number. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you any other question. Okay, 7. Okay, next. Okay, 6. Okay, 3-digit number is enough. Okay, now, if I were to multiply this with 1, it's very easy. You just get the same answer again. Okay, if I were to times by 2, you just plus with the same number, you get the answer very easy without using a calculator. Okay, I'll put my calculator aside. Okay, you are allowed to use calculator. If I were to times this with 9, is it going to be easy or difficult? Easy or difficult? Quite challenging without using calculator. It's not. Okay, it's not difficult, but it'll take time. Okay, how about 99? A bit challenging. Okay, how about 999? How many digits we have here? 3 digits, and here we have 3 digits as well. So the largest 3-digit number is going to be 999. Okay, you are allowed to use calculator. I'm not allowed to use calculator. Jangan start lagi. Okay, so I'll just count 1, 2, 3, and we can do it together. Let's see if we can get the answer fast. Okay, I'm not going to use the calculator. Okay, there's no calculator here. So 576 times by 999. 1, 2, 3. You're allowed to use calculator. The answer is going to be 5, 7, 5, 4, 2, and also 4. Is it correct? Is it correct? Yes. Okay. Now, sir, 3 digits may be easy, sir. Okay. Now, I want you to give me a single digit one more time. Okay. One more time. Now, give me a single digit. Anyone randomly. Okay. You can type it out in the chat box. Hayden, Noor. Okay. Andrea gave 8. Okay. Ready? Okay. It's open question. Anyone give me a single digit number? Okay. A single digit number. Okay, 2. Okay, how about this? 4, 9. Okay, okay, we go for 6-digit number. 7. Okay, lagi. 3. Okay, so how many digits we have? We have 6 digit here. What is the largest 6 digit? 900, 99,000, 999,999 only. So without using calculator, is it possible to do or not? Okay, roughly it will take like 1 hour or like 30 minutes. Okay, so first solve this. Okay, now let's go. 1, 2, 3. In a count of 1, 2, 3, I'll be doing this question without using calculator, and I want you allowed to use calculator. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. The answer is gonna be 8, 2, 4, 9, 7, 2, 1, 7, 5, 0, 2, and also 7. Is it correct? Even your calculator can't give you the perfect answer, it will be giving you in explanation. Yes or not? Betul atau tidak? Betul. How many people wants to know how to do this method? If yes, say yes. Okay, if yes, type it down yes or thumbs up. I'll be teaching you this method and on the session. Okay, very good. Okay, now as I promised, let's enter for insurance. Okay, let's enter insurance topic. Okay, so I want you to focus. It's 1.5 hours. Okay, I'm pretty sure 1.5 hours. I don't want this to be draggy. I want you to understand. If you have any question, you can type it down, or you're allowed to unmute and also ask me question. Okay, I would love to have interactive students. Okay, if you have any doubt or any confusion, I'm here to help you to clear your doubt. Okay, now let's go for insurance. Okay, insurance. Okay, in BM as well, we call this as insurance. Okay, insurance. Okay, now this chapter is one of the chapter under consumer mathematics. Okay, consumer mathematics, as I said, you will be learning in 3 levels. Okay, before this, okay, now you are studying for KSM syllabus, Curriculum Standard Sekolah Menengah. Okay, previous syllabus is going to be KBSM, Curriculum Berpadu Sekolah Menengah. In that syllabus, you didn't have this chapter, okay, which is consumer mathematics topic, tada. Okay, and it is the newly introduced chapter starting from 2021 syllabus, which is your KSM syllabus, where you will be learning consumer mathematics in Form 3. Form 3, you'll be learning about savings, investment, credit, and debt. Savings, there are 3 types of account: current account, saving account, fixed deposit account. What is the formula you use? I equals to PRT. So go through that. Next one, when you go to Form 4, okay, Form 4, you will be learning about financial management. Okay, financial management is a very general question. Okay, normally sama seperti soalan sejarah yang ditanya pada pendapat anda. Okay, in your opinion, what advice you suggest a particular person to have a very good financial planning? Example, pendapatan you, the income, the salary is going to be 10,000 ringgit. If your expenses is 12,000 ringgit. Is it a positive cash flow or negative cash flow? Salary, income 10,000, outgoing 12,000 means negative 2,000, which is negative cash flow. Okay, if your income is 10,000, your expenses only 5,000 means what? 10,000 minus 5,000, you get positive 5,000, so positive cash flow. That's what we're learning under financial management, Form 4. Now let's go for Form 5. Form 5, there are 2 topics you'll be learning under consumer mathematics. Chapter 3 is going to be insurance, and also chapter 4 is going to be taxation. Okay, so these 2 chapters, some of y'all will be very good at taxation, but insurance, normally you get confused with the co-insurance, and also how do you calculate the life insurance for critical illness, and also your motor insurance for car. Okay, now let's go one by one. Under insurance, okay, under insurance, Okay, this topic will be one of the interesting topic if you learn it in an interesting way. Now, insurance. How many types of insurance that you're learning? One, life insurance. Insurance hayat dalam bahasa Melayu. Life insurance. Okay, life insurance. Next one, you'll be learning about general insurance. Okay, general insurance. So under general insurance is where you'll be having your motor insurance, medical insurance, and so on. First one, okay, first one, motor insurance. Okay, motor insurance. Next, property insurance. Okay, property insurance. Okay. Next, we call it as co-insurance. Okay, co-insurance. Next, personal accident insurance. Personal accident insurance. Okay, now you might have a doubt. So do you have to memorize all these? No. Okay, just for you to understand. Okay, so personal accident insurance. Next, travel insurance. Okay, whenever you travel by train or any flight, okay, aeroplane, okay, normally if you check your receipt, there'll be insurance issued, which is your travel insurance. If anything happens for you during your travel time, okay, that's where you get a claim. Okay, travel insurance. Okay, now under life insurance, okay, you'll be calculating your life premium. Okay, what is the premium for life insurance plus with critical illness? This is the famous question every year. Critical illness. Now, for this critical illness and also life insurance, the first thing, what is the function of insurance? Okay, if they were to ask you, don't worry, this is not a Sejarah subject or BM, they'll ask you to describe or explain. Okay, in case if they were to ask you, or you have, for you to understand, insurance means what? To reduce the financial difficulties. Okay, to reduce the financial risk. Okay, if there's any emergencies, okay, any emergency, okay, to reduce the financial risk, untuk mengurangkan beban kewangan. Okay, beban kewangan is that's where that's going to be the function of insurance. Now, first one, you will be calculating the premium. Okay, insurance premium is going to be the price for the insurance value. So premium is what? Always annual price. Always remember this. Many students will always come to, sir, is it monthly or annually? It's always the annual price for premium. Clear? How do you calculate monthly price? Annual price divide by 12, you get the monthly premium price. Okay, now done. Now let's go one by one. Okay, first one, I'm going to start with life premium, including the critical illness. Okay, critical illness. So before we go to the formula section, try to understand what does mean life insurance and also how does critical illness works and everything. Okay, now life premium. Okay, insurance ayat dalam bahasa Melayu. Life insurance means, example, you're a person. Okay, you're a working person. Okay, example, you're working in a you're a salaried employee or you are working under business sector. Okay, both ways. Life insurance works whenever there's loss of life. Example, you are being alive today, suddenly anything happens to you, the compensation will go to your family or the person you in charge with. Which is like, example, the life insurance can be directed to your parents, or when you're married, it can be directed to your wife or your kids as well. So, life insurance, siapa yang dapat kelebihan? Your family gets kelebihan. Imagine now your life, suddenly anything happened to you. Okay, just example, anything happened to you. Your family is getting the compensation of 1 million. In 24 hours, you'll be getting your money, which is, example, now example myself. Okay, today I'm being alive, anything happened to me, my family will be getting 1 million. Will they be sad and be crying, or will they be happy? Sad or happy? Okay, you are no more. Normally they'll be grieving in the pain, but they're getting 1 million. Will they be sad or happy? Some say sad, okay, some say happy. Okay, now both ways, isn't it? Okay, but that's not the function of life insurance. Life insurance normally works, for example, if one person is working, okay, they might have the eligibility to pay the loans, again, also to have a very good income, okay, to run the family. But when there's a loss of life, in order for them to cover the space of the financial space for that, the life insurance will be helping them to cover the cost, okay, and also to pay back the loan and so on. That's going to be the function of life insurance. Now, life insurance normally directs it to the people who's in charge after the death, and also critical illness. Okay, in reality kita ada banyak jenis insurance. Okay, but in your syllabus you just learn it generally. So critical illness normally certain insurance will be giving you 50 types of critical illness. Okay, example heart attack, cancer, HIV, AIDS, and so on. So critical illness, whenever a person got a critical illness, they'll be getting certain percentage from the total sum amount of life insurance before they are no more. Okay? Okay? Now, let's go for general insurance. General insurance is going to be, first one is going to be motor insurance. So I've arranged according to the importance of, how it will be coming out in your exams as well. So first one, frequently asked is going to be motor insurance. Second is going to be property insurance. Third one is going to be co-insurance and personal insurance, and also like personal accident insurance, and also travel insurance. This is very rare to come out in your exam. So motor insurance, property insurance, and co-insurance is very, very important. And this year we target to have life insurance and also motor insurance, because last year they asked about consumer mathematics form 4. This year we target to have life insurance or motor insurance or property insurance. So go through that. So today I'll be explaining in detail about motor insurance, property insurance, and also your life insurance. Okay, now motor insurance, we have 3 types of insurance. First one is going to be comprehensive. We call that as first party insurance. Second category is going to be third party plus with fire and theft. The third category under motor insurance is going to be third party only. So later we can calculate which one is most expensive and also moderate and also the cheapest. Okay. So motor insurance, fungsi bagi motor insurance is to ensure the safety of the pedestrians and also the road users. That's going to be the function of motor insurance. Okay, so motor insurance for car, for motorbike, for lorry, and whichever uses road, you can have the motor insurance. Okay, but do you know that even for bicycle, you can take insurance, and also like not only property, motor, or like life, you can get insurance. Many things in reality you can get insurance for. Do you know that even your pet, example, cats and dogs, also you can have insurance nowadays. Okay, so everything can be insured. The main reason is what? To reduce the financial risk. Example, now you're having a pet dog or cat, okay, and if there's any medical expenses that you go through, okay, the insurance will cover that. That's the reason why you have your insurance. Okay, now, next one, property insurance. Example, okay, now Malaysia having a bad weather, which is like it's raining every day. Okay, so and also like many places will be banjir or flooded, and also like there will be like tree falls and so on. Even that can be covered under insurance. So property insurance normally covers for fire, okay, and also flood and so on. Next one, co-insurance. Okay, co-insurance is gonna be the percentage that insurance will cover and the percentage that you have to pay, which is like pemegang polisi yang kena tanggung. Okay. Next one, personal accident insurance. Example, you're working in a running factory or anything. If there's any loss, example, you have injury in your hand or leg or anything, the personal accident insurance will cover that. Next one, travel insurance. Okay, travel insurance, I explained this now. Whenever you're traveling, okay, to reduce the risk of any accidental happens or anything, due to that, the travel insurance will cover the loss. Clear? Okay. Okay, now let's go one by one. Okay, let's go one by one. First, we start with life insurance. Okay, life insurance. Okay, now, so later I'll share you this module as well together. So first one, go through the formula. Okay, so face value of the policy is the amount of chosen by the policy holder. Okay, so try to go through this. Face value of the policy is amount of money. Okay, give me a second. Okay, face value of the policy is the amount of money chosen by the policy holder to obtain insurance coverage, which is the insured amount. Okay, insured amount for the life insurance. So this is going to be for life insurance. Next, the premium life insurance is calculated based on the premium rate scheduled for every RMX face value using the following formula, which is the formula is going to be premium face value of policy over RMX. RMX will be given in the table, which is each 1,000 face value below. So this is gonna be the RMX. Okay, normally it will be 1,000 ringgit. Okay, so here the premium rate. Okay, premium rate, you have to go through the table. Okay, you have to go through the table. So here, this is gonna be the insured amount. Okay, you can write down the formula. Insured amount. Okay, insured amount. This is gonna be from the table. Okay, based on. Okay, based on whether you are male or female. Okay, male or female. Next, are you smoker or non-smoker? Okay, smoker or non-smoker. And also, this is categorized according to your age. Okay, so these are three things that they refer from the table. In reality, ada banyak. Okay, in reality, they'll check whether you are being an alcoholic, okay, or non-alcoholic, or are you smoking vape? Now, this generation vape is very common. So, in reality nowadays, again, they're going to ask you, are you vaping or not? So, are you smoking cigarette? Okay, and also, how many boyfriends you're having, how many girlfriends you're having. So, there's a huge category that they calculate the premium in reality. In reality, we have many types of insurance company, example, Great Eastern, AIA, and so on. So, each have their own premium rate. So, here in your syllabus, you learn it more general. Okay, so for premium rate calculation in your syllabus for mass SPM, you'll be calculating according to the age, male, female, and also smoker or non-smoker. And also face value is going to be what? The insured amount. And RFX will be given from the table. Normally it will be 1,000 ringgit. Okay, now go through the table. Okay, go through the table. Here we have like according to the age group. So 16 to 20, which is like male is going to be 1.5. Sorry, 1.55. And next 1.29 for smoker, male is 1.86 and 1.55 for female. Okay, now here. Okay, why smoker? The premium rate is more expensive compared to non-smoker is because smoker at high risk and also it might cost a lot if they were to have any medical expenses or the risk is higher. So the risk is higher means the premium rate will be higher. Now the next question you can ask, okay, we can compare non-smoker. Okay, compared to male and female. Female premium rate is lesser compared to male. Don't worry, this table will be given in your exam. No need to memorize. Okay, you just understand the formula is enough. Okay, now, yeah, let's go for one example. Okay, let's go for one example. Okay, we go one by one. Okay, if you have any doubt or any question, you can ask me. Okay, yeah, is the question visible? Can? Okay, Omar intends to get a life insurance plan worth 350,000. So the insured value is gonna be 350,000. Omar is 35 years old, non-smoker. The one common problem that students face. Sometimes they might give you a very how to say a general name. You might not know whether it's a male or female. Is not correct? So how do you find out whether it is a male or female? In English, if you want to focus on English, normally they might use he or she. Okay, unless they state that is it a male or female. So here they have stated that 35-year-old man. So you go for male. So first one, okay, first one, write down the formula. Premium, okay, as I told you, premium is annual. Okay, it's for annual. Sometimes they can ask you for monthly as well. The premium you get, you give up by 12. So premium, what is the formula? Face value of the policy. Okay, face value divided by RMX. Okay, according to the table, times by premium rate. Okay, premium rate. Now look at the bottom. Face value is what? 350,000. Okay, 350,000 over RMX, as I said, 1,000 ringgit from the table, times by premium rate. Premium rate, we have to go through the age, male or female, smoker or non-smoker. Now, 35-year-old, male, non-smoker. Okay, 35-year-old, non-smoker, male. So, let's go for the table. Okay, so here 35-year-old is going to be here, non-smoker, male is going to be 1.63. Okay, 1.63. So now I want you to take out your calculator, try to calculate. Okay, 1.63 is the premium rate. So just click your calculator, what do you get? RM. Okay, what do you get? RM 570 and also 50 cent, if not mistaken. Betul tak? Correct tak? Can? Clear? So once you get this is gonna be the annual payment. In exam, if they were to ask you monthly, okay, monthly, just calculate 570 ringgit 50 cent divide by 12 months. The premium for monthly is gonna be what? 570, okay, 50 cent divide by 12. You get RM. Don't forget the unit. These two chapters, insurance and taxation. Okay, involvement of unit is what? Ringgit Malaysia. So don't forget put the unit. So RM 47 ringgit and 54 cent. Don't forget. This is gonna be the monthly premium. So this is how you calculate the life insurance premium, which is only life insurance. Now let's go for the next part where they ask you to calculate critical illness. Okay, critical illness. Okay, now how do you calculate the critical illness question? Okay, now look at the board. Okay, as I said, the table will be given for the premium rate, or in the question itself, they'll let you know what is the premium rate for the particular person. Okay, particular calculation. Okay, now look at the next question. Okay, look at the next question. Here, they have given a question. Nina. Nina is a male or female? Female. So Nina is a 24-year-old non-smoker. Okay, non-smoker. She intends to get, okay, she intends to get a life insurance. Okay, she intends to get a life insurance. Okay, a life insurance worth 200,000. The face value is what? 200,000. Nina also wants to have an additional coverage for critical illness. Additional coverage is going to be, okay, additional coverage is going to be for critical illness of 40% from the basic face value, which is 40% from the 200,000. Okay. So next, the premium rate for the critical illness is going to be, each thousand is going to be 1 ringgit 90 cent. Okay, now, first one, okay, first one, she's going to get both package, life insurance and also critical illness. Calculate one by one. Okay, calculate one by one. So first one, for life, what is the formula? Premium. Okay, premium is equals to, I write in short form, face value over RMX times by premium rate. Okay, premium rate. So the face value is going to be what? Okay, the face value. Okay, the face value is going to be 200,000. Okay, 200,000 over RMX. Still the same table, so 1,000 times by premium rate. You have to get from the table referring your age, male or female, smoker or non-smoker. So she is 24-year-old girl, non-smoker. Okay, go through the table. Okay. 24 years old, okay, 24 years old is here, non-smoker and also female. So here, this is gonna be the value, 1.44. Okay, so 1.44. Here, write down, 1.44. This is gonna be the premium for life insurance only. So calculate, 200,000, okay, 200,000 divided by 1,000, okay, times by 1.44. You get RM 288. As I said, unit is very, very important. RM 288. Okay, now we're going to calculate for critical illness. Okay, so critical illness is an additional package, is not? So same thing, the formula is what? Face value over RMX times by premium rate. Same formula. Okay, so face value is going to be what? They said that 40% from the basic face value is going to be the face value for the critical illness. So 40 over 100 times by 200,000 basic face value. Okay, over 1,000. They said the RFX is 1,000 as well. Here, the premium rate is given in the question for the critical illness, 1 ringgit 90 cent. Now, let me redo it again. So 0.4 times by 200,000. Okay, times by 200,000 is 80,000. 80,000. Okay, 80,000 over 1,000. Okay, times by 1.90. Okay, 1.90. Okay, so here you get 152. Okay, 152. Okay, now total premium is what? Don't forget to calculate the total premium. Total premium you have to plus both. Okay, life insurance is what? 288 plus with 152. So what do you get? Here you get total of RM440. Again, I tell you what, this premium is annual for 1 year, not monthly. Monthly means divide by 12. Clear? Okay? If you are clear with this, try to put thumbs up so you can move on to the next one. Okay? Understand that? Okay, very good. Let's go for the next one. Okay, let's go for the next one. Okay, now let's try another example. Okay, let's go for another example. Okay, we go for one question. Okay, we go for a smoker with life insurance and super critical. Let's see how much is the premium they get. Okay, now first question. Rizal. Rizal is male or female? Male. So Rizal intends to get a life insurance plan worth 200,000. Okay, 200,000. Okay, face value is how much? 200,000. Okay, and also he is 29 years old. Okay, male and also a smoker. Okay, so the first one they ask you to calculate life insurance only life. So write down the formula. Okay, write down the formula. The formula is what? Face value over RMX. Okay, RMX from the table. Next, premium rate. Okay, premium rate. Go through the age, male, female, or age, male, female, and also smoker and non-smoker. So face value is how much? Face value is 200,000. Okay, 200,000 over RMX. Okay, RMX is going to be 1,000 because you're going to use the same table. Next, premium rate, 29-year-old male smoker. Okay, 29-year-old male smoker. Okay, now, yeah, 29 means it's gonna be here. Okay, yeah, male smoker. So it's gonna be 1.81. Okay, calculate now. 1.81. 1.81. Now, tekan je dalam calculator. So what do you get? RM. Okay, 360. As I said, this is going to be the annual payment. Don't forget the unit. Okay, RM. Okay, Ringgit Malaysia. RM 362. That's all. Next one. Okay, next one. Yeah. Pudin is a 40-year-old man and a smoker. Okay, he intends to get a life insurance plan worth 300,000. Pudin also wants to have an additional coverage for critical illness with a coverage of 20% from the basic face value, and the premium rate is 2 ringgit 8 cent. Okay, for per 1,000. So next one, the next question is gonna be life plus with critical illness. So we calculate one by one. Here I calculate for critical illness. Here we do life insurance calculation. Okay, now for life, face value over RMX times by premium rate. Same formula here. Okay, same formula here. Face value over RMX times by premium rate. Okay, done. Now, here face value, life insurance. Before that, okay, try to highlight the information. 40-year-old and a smoker, and Kudin is a male as well. Okay, so next, the face value for the life is what? 300,000. Next, for critical illness, it's going to be 20% from the basic value, and 2 ringgit 8 cent is going to be the premium rate, and for per 1,000. So the RMX is going to be 1,000 for both. Okay, now look at the board here. Okay, yeah. First one, okay, first one, face value is going to be 300,000. Okay, 300,000 over 1,000. Get the premium rate from the table. 40-year-old smoker male. 40-year-old smoker male. So 40 is going to be here. Smoker male. 2.55. Okay, 2.55. So the premium rate is going to be 2.55. Just kira dalam meter. 300,000. Okay, 300,000 divided by 1,000. Okay, divided by 1,000 times by 2.55. What do you get? RM. Okay, RM 765. Okay, in SPM, they can ask you to compare smoker and non-smoker, and they can ask you why Encik Pudin his premium is expensive compared to the another person is non-smoker. You have to smoker means higher the risk, higher the premium amount. So you have to know how to uraikan on this track. Okay, next one, critical illness. Face value is what? 20% from 300,000. So 20% from 300,000 is how much? Okay, you can calculate and you can substitute or you can just write it down there. So it's going to be what? 60,000 ringgit over RM1,000 times by premium rate given is what? 2 ringgit 8 cent. So what do you get? Times by 2.08. So you get RM 124.8. So don't forget to calculate the total premium. Total premium is going to be RM 765 for life insurance plus with 124.8 for critical illness. Okay, so plus both, what do you get? You get RM 889.80 cent. That's all. Clear? Okay, easy enough. Okay, berapa orang faham? Clear? Can Nur, Delrina, Farah, Eden, Indria, Danish, can? Okay. Okay, now let's go for motor insurance. Okay, let's go for motor insurance. Now, first one. Okay, first one. Under motor insurance. Okay, motor insurance is under general insurance. Life insurance is separate. Okay, under motor insurance. Okay, this is gonna be what? General insurance. Okay, insurance arm in BM. Okay, general insurance. Okay, so okay, motor insurance, we have 3 types of insurance. First one, comprehensive. Okay, I'll give you a small short note. Try to listen, copy down. Okay, and then you can go for the calculation. Comprehensive policy. Okay, comprehensive policy. Normally, in reality, in practical life, we call this as first party insurance. Okay, first party insurance. Next one. Okay, next one. Third party. Okay, third party. Pihak ketiga. Third party plus with fire and theft. Okay, plus with fire and theft. Okay, next one. Okay, the last one is going to be third party only. What's that? Third party only. Okay, now, what is the definition for all these? It's going to be, yeah, first one, comprehensive. Okay, comprehensive means own claim, self-claim boleh buat. Owner sendiri boleh claim. Self-claim. Okay, sendiri boleh claim. Next, third party can claim. Okay, which is if you cause the accident, the fault is on you, you can claim, and the third person also can claim. Next one. Okay, next one, fire and theft, which is for this one you have 3 advantages. Okay, self-claim, third party, fire and theft. So that's the reason why this is the expensive one. Okay, because it gives you 3 advantage. Okay, third party and also fire and theft, which is only 2 advantage. Third party, okay, can claim. Next, if there's fire and theft, okay, fire and theft, they can claim. Next one, third party only means only third party can claim. Even owner tak boleh claim. You have to use your own money to repair your car or motorbike or even lorry. Okay, so third party, the other people only can claim. Okay, so minimum. Okay, minimum. The least thing that you have to, it's a compulsory for you to own an insurance. Okay, motor insurance. If you don't have an insurance, that car can be. Okay, kereta boleh dicipta. Okay, so the person because car nowadays everyone can own a car. It's not, if they can't afford for the insurance, the least package is going to be third party insurance, and the important is more to what? Third party, because if you cause the accident or other people cause the accident, somehow they need the safety and also they have to be insured in order to cover the cost. Example, imagine you are driving, okay, a normal Proton Saga, okay, you go and bang Rolls Royce. Okay, the cost of repair if you don't have an insurance is going to be what? Huge. Example, one bumper going to cost like 200,000, 300,000 or 400,000. Of course, it's going to be very risky and also it's going to be put them themselves on a debt, isn't it? So due to that, the insurance company will take the risk and you have to pay the premium for them. Okay, so comprehensive policy, third party, fire and theft, third party only. So this is the most expensive one. Why this is most expensive? Because have 3 advantage. Okay, next one. Okay, this is moderate. The price is going to be moderate, a bit cheaper compared to the comprehensive because 2 advantages. This is the cheapest because those who couldn't afford the comprehensive or the third party fire and theft, they can go for the third party only. Okay, now here, this is the cheapest. Okay, this is the cheapest. So this is gonna be moderate. Okay, now before we go to the formula, there are few things that you have to understand. Okay, motor insurance kita ada 3, comprehensive, first party, third party fire and theft, third party only. Now, in order for you to calculate the premium, okay, premium for this one, okay, the basic premium, the basic premium for third party fire and theft, you have to understand that it's gonna be the 75% from the basic premium. Okay, write down this basic premium of comprehensive policy, which is the first party policy. Write down this in your notes. So later when you calculate, you won't get confused. Okay, copy down this. Comprehensive first party, third party fire and theft, third party only. So now let's go one by one. Are you guys ready? Can? If yes, put a thumbs up. Okay, can. Okay, now let's go one by one. Okay, now look at the module. Okay, go through the module. The next one is gonna be for motor insurance. Okay, now here we'll be getting the table. Okay, in exam the table will be given as well. Okay, the table will be given. So let me copy down the table. Okay. Okay, this is the table. Next, the question. Okay, now, those who are confused about this motor insurance, I want you to focus one by one. I'll clear your doubt. If you have any question, you're going to ask me in your chat box. Okay, now, first one, tadi bagi life insurance, how do they calculate the premium rate? How do you refer your table? You'll be going through the age group, okay, male or female, and also smoker or non-smoker. Yes, ma'am. Same goes to the car, okay? Same goes to the motor insurance. Okay, so motor insurance, they'll be having an insured value, okay? Insured value. Next, NCD first, okay? Next, you have to refer to the engine capacity and also the location, okay? Because Semenanjung Malaysia, the premium rate is different, okay? For Sabah Sarawak, the premium rate is different. Because why? Semenanjung Malaysia ada banyak kereta, so the risk is higher. Sabah Sarawak, less number of car, so the risk is lesser. So that's why the premium rate is different. Okay, now look at the board. Okay, first one, the insured value. Insured value, okay, so you have to go through the 3 things as well. Insured value, engine capacity, location, in order for you to refer the table. To do the calculate the basic premium. Now, the gross premium CASA, how do you calculate? You have to go through this one thing, which is your NCD. NCD maksudnya apa? Non-claim discount. Now, insurance company normally will give you a certain part of discount, which is if you didn't claim, you didn't cause any accident, okay, or you didn't claim your insurance, which is you are paying your premium every year, and you didn't claim means the following year you'll have certain percentage of discount. That's what they call NCD. So when you pay your premium for the following year, you'll get a discount. Example, discount is 30%, means from the basic premium, basic calculation, you have to minus with 30% because that's a discount, and that's why you get your gross premium. Okay, so NCD. Okay, now, how do we calculate this? Okay, first one. Yeah. Let's do it one by one. First one, I want to calculate comprehensive. Okay, I want to look at the board first. Later, I'll give you time to copy down. Okay, comprehensive policy. Comprehensive policy is the most expensive one, which is known as the first party. First party means what? Ada 3 kelebihan. For 3 advantage, self-claim, third party can claim, and also fire and theft. So first one, what we do is you have to calculate the basic premium. Okay, basic premium. Yeah. A. Calculate the basic premium. So how do you calculate your basic premium? Okay, basic premium is what? Before NCD. Before you minus with NCD. So here, Roman 1, you will calculate the first 1,000. Remember that. First 1,000 from the insured amount. Okay, insured amount is what? 50,000. So minus 1,000. Okay, minus 1,000. Balance ada berapa? 49,000. Write down this here. So the first 1,000 that you minus here, you have to refer the table. First 1,000. This is going to be what? Melaka. Your geography should be very good. You should know Melaka is Semenanjung of Sabah Sarawak. So Melaka is what? Semenanjung. So Semenanjung here, location Melaka. So focus on Semenanjung. Here, this is going to be the comprehensive policy. This row is going to be for the first 1,000. First 1,000 cc engine capacity is what? 1496. Where does it fall? 1650. It's more than 1,400, so it falls under 1650, 1,650. So the first 1,000 is gonna be RM. Okay, let me write down here. RM 305 ringgit and 50 cent. Okay, now yeah, next one, the calculation is gonna be each 1,000 after you minus the 1,000, you get balance kan? Balance berapa? Balance we have 49,000. So same thing, 49,000 divide by 1,000. Each 1,000 means we divide by 1,000. So got how many thousand? 49,000 means ada 49,000. So 49, you cut down this, what do you get? 49. Okay, so 49 times by. Okay, if Semenanjung, each 1,000 exceeding the basic first 1,000, 26 ringgit for Semenanjung Malaysia, Peninsular Malaysia. Sabah Sarawak is going to be 20 ringgit 30 cent, and depends on the question. Sometimes they might give you 20 ringgit 40 cent, 20 ringgit 50 cent. You have to check according to the question. Okay, will be given in your questions. Okay, now here, 49 times by 26 ringgit, it would be Semenanjung. So try to calculate 49 times by 26. What do you get? RM. Okay, RM 1,274 ringgit. Now, here, plus both, what do you get? 305 cent. If you plus both, you get RM 1,579 ringgit 50 cent. This is gonna be the basic premium before you subtract with your NCD. So write down here, basic premium is how much? Basic premium, okay, basic premium is gonna be RM 1,579 ringgit 50 cent. Okay, clear? Now, next one. B. Calculate the NCD. NCD means what? Non-claim discount. So discount means here they have given in percentage. So according to this question, what is the percentage given? 30%. 0% means no discount. The basic premium is the amount that they have to pay. Okay, if there's 30% means calculate how much is the 30%. 30%, 30 over 100 times by the basic premium, 1579.50 cents. So the discount is going to be how much? The discount that they get is going to be RM 473.85 cents. Okay, 0.85 cents. Now, the last one that you're going to calculate is going to be your gross premium in BM, premium CASA. Gross premium is going to be basic premium 1579.50 cents minus with 473 ringgit 85 cents. So you subtract this, what do you get? You subtract this, what do you get? You get 1, don't forget the unit, RM, 1105.65 cents. Clear? Ken? Have you all understood about comprehensive policy? Clear? Do you have any question? Berapa orang clear? If yes, say yes or put a thumbs up. Okay, Ken? Okay, very good. Okay, now, with this calculation, let's go for the second one. Okay, second one. The second policy is going to be a third party. Okay, so you can compare with each third party plus with fire and theft, which is the price going to be what? Moderate. Slightly cheaper compared to comprehensive policy. So, fire and theft. Okay, fire and theft. Okay, now third party and fire and theft. Okay, so here, first one, calculate the basic premium. Remember, just now I told you, what is the basic premium for the second policy? Third party, fire and theft is going to be what? 75%, which is 75 over 100 from the comprehensive punya basic premium. Which is basic premium from comprehensive is what? 1579.50 cent. Okay, for this question. So cuba kira, try to calculate. 0.75 times by 1579.5. So you get RM. The basic premium is what? 1184.63. Because ringgit Malaysia, we use 2 decimal places. So here the decimal places, we get what? 625. So make it as 2 decimal places. Clear? Okay. Next one, B, same thing. Even this, you get NCD. NCD means what? Percentage. Okay? So discount, calculate 30%, 30 over 100 times by 1184.63. So what do you get? 1184.63 times by 30%. The discount is going to be RM 355.39. Now, next one, the last one. Gross premium. Okay, gross premium is going to be, what is the basic? 1184.63 minus with 355.39. What do you get? You get RM 829.24. Okay, this is going to be the clear. Okay, now the last one. Okay, the last one is going to be what? Third party only. Okay, third party only is what? The cheapest. Okay, third party only. Third party only. Now, third party only is known as what? Cheapest. You can just refer to the table to get the value and me. There's no much calculation for this. Okay, which is first one. Get the basic premium from the table. Okay, yeah, basic premium for third party only. You can just go through the table. Okay, basic premium. Go through the table here. Basic premium here, 1650 Semenanjung. Here you have a column for third party only, isn't it? So now go through here. How much is that? 135 ringgit. That's going to be the basic premium. Okay, that's going to be the basic premium. So third party only, the basic premium is how much? 135. Okay, next one. Ada NCD lagi. This is cheap. Ada NCD lagi. So it become more cheaper again. NCD, okay, is what? 30%. 30 over 100 of 135 is going to be what? It's going to be RM. Okay, RM 40 ringgit 50 cent. So now C is going to be what? Gross premium. Okay, gross premium. Gross premium is equals to, okay, gross premium is equals to basic premium 135 minus with 40 ringgit 50 cent the discount. Okay, is equals to how much? 135 minus with 40 ringgit 50 cent. You get RM 94 ringgit 50 cent. Clear? Okay. How many of you understand this clear now? Okay. Friends, Delrina, Andrea, Delrina, Farah, Hayden. Okay. Okay. How many of you before this we had confusion, but now we have a clear clarification on this. Okay. So comprehensive means what? The expensive one. Moderate, the cheapest. Okay. And also don't forget that third party fire and theft is gonna be 75% from the basic premium of comprehensive. Okay, so make sure highlight when you write it down in your notebook. So whenever exam is nearing, you go through that. It's more than enough. Clear? Ken, Noor, Delrina, Farah, Andrea, Katrin. Okay. Okay. Now, let's go for the next part. Okay, let's go for the next part. Okay. Now, go through the module. Yeah. Okay. Later you can go through the questions. Okay, questions and so on. Okay, now look at this question. Ambil as the motor insurance policy with a deductible. Okay, now what does mean deductible? Okay, deductible maksudnya sejumlah wang yang ditanggung oleh pemegang polisi. You see, if there's any loss or any risk, if the insurance company is only the person who's handling all the risk, Of course, the insurance company also needs an insurance to cover all the risks, isn't it? Correct? So due to that, what the insurance company does is they'll have a deductible amount. Kalau tak, apa yang akan berlaku? Many people just love to claim because getting free money. Because the premium is much more cheaper compared to the compensation that you're going to get, isn't it? So due to that, they have a certain amount of um, amount that you have to be accountable for that. It's like deductible maksudnya apa? Sejumlah amount yang perlu ditanggung oleh ditanggung ataupun ditolak daripada amount pampasan yang diperoleh pemegang polisi. Deductible are certain amount that which should be covered by the policy owner. Okay, now, yeah. AMA has a motor insurance policy with a deductible of 200 ringgit. So deductible is how much, which is how much that AMA have to in charge of 200 ringgit. He was involved in an accident. The total loss incurred in the accident is 2,500. Can AMA make a claim? Yes. Because the total loss is 2,500. Deductible is only 200 ringgit. How much of compensation payment that you will get? The compensation payment amount is going to be what? 2,500. Okay, 2,500 minus with the deductible because deductible AMA yang kena tanggung. So 2,500 minus 200, you get compensation of 2,300. This type of question is very common in your section C. Okay, normally it will be either Roman 1 question or Roman 2 question. They will ask you like this. Okay, so you have to understand. Okay, now look at the next question. Okay, look at the next question. Look at question 2. Okay, question 2. Shikin has a motor insurance policy with a deductible of 200. Deductible, how much? Deductible is going to be 200 ringgit. She had an accident. The total loss incurred in the accident is 150 ringgit. Okay. Loss berapa? The loss is going to be, this is going to be the loss. Loss is going to be 150 ringgit. Deductible. Okay, deductible is how much? Deductible is 200, which is she has to pay more than the loss amount. So does she get to make a claim? No, because you have to write down the deductible. Okay, the deductible. Okay, the deductible is more than the loss. Therefore, she cannot. You have to explain the words lah. I just write it. Clear? Okay. This one you have to be very clear how you answer. Okay, now let's go for the next one. Co-insurance. This is where majority of you all will be having problem because you don't know whether you have to minus the deductible first or you have to calculate the percentage and so on. Okay, first one, let's go one by one. This co-insurance is based on your property. Okay, this one is for property insurance. Okay, property insurance. Okay, now how do you calculate the property insurance? Okay, now first one. Okay, first one, amount of required insurance. Maksudnya, example, you are having a property insurance. Every year the property price will be different. It's not example. Sebelah rumah you ada satu shopping mall. Okay, suddenly they build a shopping mall. The price of the property will be increasing. Suddenly near your house ada berlaku banjir. Okay, the price of property will go down. Is that correct? So amount of required insurance, the insurance that you're supposed to buy is very, very important. They give a co-insurance percentage where you have times by insurable variable, insurable value of the property. Okay, which is the required insurance. Okay, the required insurance. But not always. Okay, all the people buys the required insurance. Some they want to save money, they buy lesser than the required insurance. Some buy more than required insurance. Some buy exactly the same amount which is required. Okay, now if the insurance amount, if the amount of insurance per case, which is insurance yang dibeli adalah sama dengan required, if the purchase and also required is same, the compensation got no problem. Amount of loss minus with deductible. Understand? Amount of loss minus with deductible. Very easy calculation. Clear? Next one. If the amount of insurance purchase, which is they want to save money, okay? They want to save money, they buy lesser. And suddenly they have any loss or anything, that's where they face the problem. What's the problem? Let's go for the problem. So the purchase insurance lesser than amount of required insurance means they won't get the full claim. They'll get the percentage of the purchase insurance over required insurance times by the loss minus with the deductible. Clear? Okay. Okay, now let's go for the question. Okay, let's go for the question. First one, required insurance. How do you calculate that? Very easy calculation. For insurance, what? 80%. 80% times by the insurable value of the property. So 80% of the insurable value is 1.5 million, means 80 over 100 times by 1.5 million. You get 1.2 million. Okay, next one. Insurable value is 390,000. Co-insurance is 90%. So 90 over 100 times by insurable value is 390,000. Okay, try to calculate 0.9 times by. Okay, so you get RM. Okay, RM 351,000. Okay, this is very easy to calculate. Now let's go for the compensation calculation. Okay, now, yeah. Okay, look at the first example. Okay, look at the first example. I'll teach you one by one, step by step. Okay, kalau you dah faham, tak apa, it's just for as a revision. If you don't understand, you have any question, you can ask me in your chat box. Okay, now, first question. Azam as a property insurance policy for his house with a co-insurance of 80%, and the insurable value for the house is 1.2 million. Okay, first calculate required insurance adalah berapa. Okay, required insurance adalah berapa. So first one, yeah. Okay, first one, calculate insurance required. Okay, you want to write down in short form, so no problem, as long you have to understand, the paper marker have to understand what we have written. Okay, so insurance required is what? The co-insurance times by the insurable value. 80 over 100 times by 1.2 million. Okay, 1.2 million. So what do you get? 0.8 times by 1.2 million. You get RM. Okay, RM 960,000. 960,000. This is gonna be the insurance required. Now, in the question, they'll give you what is the insurance purchase, which is in a fire accident, his house has incurred a loss of 70,000. If the insurance policy has a deductible of 4,000, and Azam has purchased the insurance worth 960,000. So now, class, here you have to write down the insurance purchased. Okay, insurance. Okay, the second one, insurance purchased. Okay, purchased is equals to insurance required. Yeah, the insurance required is 960,000. The amount that he bought is also same. Insurance required is same with insurance purchased. So therefore, okay, therefore, the compensation formula is very easy and very direct. Okay, compensation formula is going to be what? The loss is going to be how much? 70,000. Okay, 70,000 minus with, okay, minus with deductible 4,000. Okay, 4,000. So the compensation is going to be how much? Okay, this is going to be the calculation. So compensation is going to be 66,000. Don't forget the unit RN. 66,000. Clear? Okay, easy enough. Now, when there is a problem, when they want to cut costs, the insurance, they buy lesser than the required amount. That's where the problems are. Can we go for one question? Are you guys ready? Okay, put a thumbs up. Okay. Okay, now look at the board. Let's go for another question. Okay, another question where they cut costs. Okay, which is they bought a cheaper compared to the required insurance. Okay, I'll just cover the English one. Okay, Susie has a property insurance policy for a house, okay, with a co-insurance of 90%. Okay, co-insurance how much? 90%, highlight. Insurable value is 550,000. Okay, now, insurance purchased, okay, is going to be what? 247,500. The first step is what? Required insurance. Calculate one by one. Required insurance, okay? Required insurance, okay, required insurance is going to be 90 over 100. That's going to be the insurance times by 550,000. Okay, 550,000, the insurable value. So what do you get? 0.9 times by 550. You get RM 495,000. Okay, so once you get this, the next one you have to check. The insurance purchase is lesser or same. Insurance, okay, insurance purchased. Okay, insurance purchase is lesser than, okay, is lesser than the insurance required. Okay, insurance required. Okay, now, if were to be lesser, okay, what is the problem? The compensation you won't get fully. You will get based on the percentage of the insurance purchase, which is the compensation. Okay, the compensation calculation for this scenario, the second scenario, which is insurance purchase is lesser than insurance required, which is supposed to the insurance required is 491,000, but he bought only for 247,000 the cut cost. So he bought a cheaper one, so insurance budget is lesser than insurance required. So the compensation, what happens here is insurance, okay, insurance purchase, okay, insurance purchase divide by insurance, okay, insurance required times by the loss, okay, times by the loss minus with the deductible, okay, minus with the deductible. So here, the insurance purchase is how much? 247 from the question. 247, 500 divided by 495. The required insurance is 495,000, 495,000 times by the loss is how much? 150,000. 150,000, and then the deductible is going to be 2,000. So this is how you calculate the compensation for the second scenario if the insurance purchase is lesser than the required insurance. So 247,500 divided by 495,000, okay, times by 150,000, okay, 150,000. So which is, if you calculate this, you get 1/2, which is you have bought only 50% from the required insurance. So yeah, times by loss, what do you get? You get the compensation of 75,000 only from the loss of 150,000 minus with 2,000 deductible. You get RM 73,000 only. Clear? Okay. So which one would be the smarter choice? If they ask you a question, which one is the smarter choice? Get a cheaper, which is like insurance purchase is lesser than insurance required, or the first one? Which one is better? The first one is better because you can get the full claim. Clear? Okay? Yes, Mr. Ruben, anything? Okay, Ken? Clear? Ada tak apa-apa soalan? Is there any question? Fajrin, Saidina, Andrea? No, Akif, Aiden, all clear. Okay, now let's go for the next part. Okay, the next one.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you, Janahan.
Yes,
Yeah, but a friendly reminder that the time for this session is almost over. So please summarize the key point in the remaining minutes. Thank you.
Sure, no problem. Okay, now, so same thing, I'll just share you the notes together with you when I'll send to the particular organizer. Okay, so you can go through the module. Okay, there'll be steps by steps how to answer one by one. Okay, kalau ada apa-apa soalan, you boleh tanya saya. Okay, so not enough time today. Okay, no problem. Okay, now look at the module that I've given you here. Okay, so in this module I've attached, okay, topical question, okay, one by one, and also, okay, as I remind you just now, a friendly reminder on if you need the trial paper topical from form 3, form 4, and also form 5. For SPM trial paper and also Bahasa paper, you can scan the QR code to get more details, and also, okay, and also the analysis and for today's session, if you have any question regarding maths or any doubt, okay, you can message me through Insta, okay, you can follow us for more info, and if you need any materials for learning for maths, okay, you can let me know as well. I can pass it to you. Okay, so don't forget to go through this, and also once you scan the QR code for the past trial paper, you can get the answer for this module. So it'll be more easier for you to refer through the paper. Okay, and I hope that you had a wonderful time. Okay, if there's any chance for us to meet you again, definitely I will. And also, thank you very much. Love you all. Take care and wish you all the best for SPM 2024. Okay, and good luck, as I said just now. Okay, as I explained you about the format. Okay, explain you about the format. For paper 1, manage your time well. 1 question, 2 minutes. So you spend almost 80 minutes for your answering your question, and also the balance 10 minutes. Try to cross check. Sometimes out of pressure, out of stress, what you have done is you can mark 2 answers for 1 question in your OMR. Automatically the answer will be rejected. Okay, so this type of common mistake is very common, and make sure use a 2B pencil to mark, and try not cheat during exam. Again, as I said, the ABC method. Okay, try not do that. Okay, next, go through. Okay, go through the modules. Okay, go through the modules and try to practice as much as can for paper 2. Target the 27 chapters which is like given in your module. Practice all the type of question. Example sets, there are few types of question. For quadratic, there are few types of question. Okay, example solid geometry, there are few types of question. Straight line equation, sometimes they might give you diagram, sometimes they might not give you the diagram, and also they might give you a scenario. Example from school to post office to masjid. Again, some question might be there. So be confident, and most importantly, give your working in a very neat handwriting. Okay, don't do a chit-chat and writing working, because remember your paper is marked by a human. Humans has feelings, emotions. So with a good handwriting, it gives them a good feel for them to mark the paper. If a bad handwriting, definitely is going to change to a bad mood for them to mark, and it might be disturbing your marks as well. Okay, so try to give a proper handwriting. The space will be more than enough. Okay, utilize the space, and also you can request something whenever you need. Okay, just scribble or anything. Okay, so that's all for today. So signing out, Cikgu Jana. If you have any question, you can always hit me up through Insta, or you can let me know through your chat box. Okay, ada tak apa-apa soalan? Is there any questions? Saya Devina, Majrin, Kifli, Indian, Nabila, Leon, Andrea, Noor, and Dagger. Okay, so I would like to pass the session to Miss Hui.
Okay, thank you again, Cikgu Janahan, for the amazing session. And I'm sure that our attendees are gaining tons of valuable tips and actionable steps to apply in their exam preparation. So now it's time for our Q&A session. We have seen that all of you have been submitting some great questions during the presentation, and so let's dive into those. If you have any more questions, please feel free to drop in the chat or in Slido. We'll make sure to answer as many as we can. So, Cikgu Janahan, we can now begin the Q&A session.
Sure.
Okay, we'll change our slides to Slido for a while. Okay, so we'll now proceed with the first question. So, if the answer we got have decimal places and our decimal places are slightly different from the actual answer, is it acceptable?
Okay, normally whenever there's a decimal answer, okay, normally this is a frequent question from the students. So is it better for us to give the answer in decimal or fraction? Okay, which one is more precise and perfect answer is going to be fraction. Okay, so try to give your answer in fraction if it's possible. If couldn't, try to give it in 2 decimal places. Normally, answer scheme will go for plus 0.1 value minus 0.1 value for graph question. For normal question, they can go for 2 decimal places. You can check for same thing, plus 0.1 value and also minus 0.1 value. Okay, the next question. So, but my advice, try to go for fractions. Fraction is the perfect answer.
Okay, so we want the next question. Teacher, is it possible for you to send it to us because it's a bit blur? I believe they are referring to the slide. Yes.
Okay, I've shared to the organizer. I think they can share it to you later.
Okay, so the participants can refer to the WhatsApp group. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Can you share more strategies for time management during the exam?
Okay, more strategy, as I said, time management is very subjective because one student can spend 2 minutes in one question. One student can spend 5 minutes in one question because the understanding of the students is very subjective according to the students. But my advice is you know yourself better and also practice the time management before your exam. Okay, which is try to set a timing or alarm or stopwatch, as I said earlier. Okay, for paper one, normally it's where you need more time management, and that's why you have a problem with time. Okay, because paper two, 2.5 hours is more than enough. So you can do it for both papers. So try to set 1 hour. Okay, the paper for the time for paper one is going to be 1 hour 30 minutes, which is equivalent to 90 minutes. So my advice is try to set 1 hour 20 minutes. Okay, and try to finish it before that 1 hour 20 minutes. So it means that your time management, your target is to finish before 1 hour 20 minutes. So balance timing just to check your answer. And an additional info about paper one. No matter you spend 5 minutes or 8 minutes or 10 minutes, you waste 10 minutes in one question, that particular one question is going to be only 1 mark. So if you don't know the question, just circle and skip. Because you might missing the question from a question from 31 to 40 because it's an easy question. So if you don't know any question, you feel difficult, circle, go to the next, do the question that you can do, and the last 10 minutes try to spend on that. So target 2 minutes, one question for paper one. More than that, just keep the question. Clear? Okay, that's going to be for paper one. Paper two, same thing, set and practice. Section A, okay, for section A, try to use 40 minutes. Section B, try to use another 40 minutes. And also for section C, only one question, you can use 20 minutes. Okay, it's the best timing, you can just go through to check the answer. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Cikgu Janahan, for his insightful advice on time management. So we'll now move on to our last question, which is what is the best way to revise my big topics?
Okay, what is the best way to revise big topics? As I said, analyze the format. As I said, I have given you the format today. So analyze the format. As I said, paper one, you need to cover 53 chapters. Okay, which is in this short time, it's going to be very difficult. So my advice for paper one, do as much as trial paper, at least 10 trial paper for objective paper, because normally the topics will be repeated. Example, question 1 until 10 is going to be from base number, standard form, okay, form 3, and indices, and so on. So once you practice 10 paper, that's enough for it for paper 1, because you can easily target 30 marks for your paper 1, just 30 over 40. So the best way to revise your weak topics, analyze the list of topics from paper 2, because paper 2 gives you more mark and it contributes more percentage for your maths SPM marks. So what are the topics you're having problem? You analyze that and go through the module that I've given. Okay, as I said, you can go through the QR code just now. Okay, you can find the trial papers. Okay, you can even find trial papers in Google. So go through the trial paper. You can have a view on what type of question will ask from a particular topic. Because when you learn the topic using a textbook or practical, an exercise book or activity book, you just learn the general questions. But in exam, the exam standard question is going to be more difficult, more tricky, more challenging. So in which topic that you're having problem, the weak topics, try to practice with exam topics. And also do it easy to difficult. If you directly go to the difficult questions, it's going to be very difficult, very hard for you. Okay, very confusing. Try to go for easy to difficult. In this module, I've arranged easy to difficult, so it will be helpful for you. Okay. So is there any other question?
I believe there's no question left in Slido and also the chat in Google Meet. So thank you to Cikgu Janahan for getting us through this insightful Q&A session. And we have had some great questions today, and we're glad to have answered them all. If you think that you have any more questions after the session, feel free to share them in the WhatsApp group and we'll get back to you. Thank you for all the participation, for your engagement. So now your doubts have been clear, and it's your turn to answer questions from Cikgu Janahan. To make this session even more exciting, We are giving out Grab vouchers to participants who answer correctly. We have 2 Grab vouchers worth 10 ringgit each, so don't hesitate to join in. To participate, just raise your hand. When we call on you, unmute your microphone, introduce yourself with your name, state, and school, and then give your answer. The first person to answer each question correctly will win a voucher. And with that, Diego Janahan, you may begin asking questions to the student.
Okay, so the students need the easy question or challenging question?
Okay, we can go for the easy question first.
Okay, so you can go for, since we did a quadratic question. Okay. Okay, I'll give you one question. Okay, so who wants to try the first question?
Anyone interested can please raise up your hand. Okay, there's one student called Lai Yongming is interested.
Okay, so Lai, what is the y-intercept for this equation? Fx is equals to x squared plus 3x minus 18.
18.
Negative 18 is the answer. Okay, so it's okay. You win the voucher since you tried. Okay, so no problem. You don't worry, I'll give you the easy question. Okay, all the best, Lai, and also wish you all the best for your SPM.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, Lai, do you love maths or do you hate maths?
So what question again?
Do you love maths or do you hate maths?
Maths lah.
I mean, like, do you love maths or do you hate maths? 50-50.
Yeah, I love maths.
Love maths. Okay, very good. Okay, now let's go for another question. Okay, let's go for another question. Okay, who would like to answer? Okay, this is going to be a general question. It's not going to be related to formulas or anything. Anyone volunteer? Okay, raise your hand. So I'll ask you the question. Okay, based on what we learned today, don't worry.
If no one raised their hand, maybe Diego Janahan can ask the question first, and then
Okay, sure.
and then the participants can type inside the chat box.
Yeah, that's all. The ones to go for the easy question first, I guess. Okay. How many types of motor insurance are there? And also, what is going to be the percentage of third party and fire and death for basic premium? Anyone? How many types of motor insurance? How many types of policy that we have learned under motor insurance? Danish, no, tiga. Okay, tak apa. Danish the winner. Okay, so Danish, but there's another question as well. What is the percentage, again, the percentage for the basic premium for third party fire and theft from the comprehensive? The one that we did just now. 75%. Considering accumulates, I guess you're having a problem because there was one answer from Danish, one answer from Fajrin. Okay, maybe I think you can give it to 5 ringgit vouchers. Okay, so split. Okay, no problem. Okay, so thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Diego Janahan, for the Q&A session, and also congratulate to Lai Yong Ming, Danish, and also June. So please share your name and email address in the chat box so we can send you the Grab vouchers. And also for those who didn't get it right this time, don't worry, there'll be more Grab vouchers in our next session. So join us again and maybe you'll be a next winner. And with this, we have now concluded our session for today. And that was such an engaging and informative discussion. Thank you, Diego Janahan, for sharing your expertise with us today. I believe this informative session by Cikgu Janahan has helped all of you feel more confident and ready to approach your exam preparation in a focused and stress-free way. Before we wrap up, we would like to take a moment to express our gratitude to those who make this event possible. A special thank you to our Gold Tier sponsors, AUG Student Services, BAC Education Group, and New Era Enterprises for their generous support. We also want to thank our collaborators, Student Action Club Inti and SMK Subang Utama Leos for their fundraising efforts. If you have not noticed yet, New Era Enterprises has provided all of you free art lines and Zebra's Shopee e-vouchers. So make sure to claim yours before they have gone. Just scroll to the sponsors section in our digital event booklet and scan the QR code or copy the voucher code for your next purchase. Before you go, please take a moment to fill out our feedback form. Your input is invaluable to help us improve our future workshops for experienced students like you. Also, make sure to join us next Saturday, 13 November from 9 a.m. to 12. Don't miss out on the Perniagaan workshop later that same day, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. led by Puan Siti Nur Hayati. I wrap out your weekend with our additional mathematics sessions on Sunday, 1st December, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., taught by Sir Matthew. Before you go, we would like to take a group picture together. Everyone, please open out your cameras.
Okay, dear student, kindly join in camera. I think that's going to be the most difficult task, especially the Form 5 students.
Okay. So, okay. Can I confirm with the committee, is anyone taking a photo for this session? Okay, then I'll take the photo by myself. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, please give me a second. Okay, thank you everyone for your cooperation. And once again, thank you all for attending. If you have any additional questions or need further support, please feel free to reach out to us after the workshop. And don't forget to follow us on our socials here. I hope you found this workshop helpful and are feeling more prepared for your exams. We have covered a lot of ground today. But remember, your journey doesn't end here. Bye bye, everyone.